That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech, because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land. Control this desire. This desire. Take. This desire. Take. This desire. Control this desire. Devour.
Chocolate starfish! What?
Control this desire. Devour. Take. Do what gives you pleasure. And fuck everyone else. Devour. Control this desire. Take. Control. Take. Devour. Just care about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money. Take. Do what gives you pleasure and fuck everyone else.
Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic?
Look at more.
Why am I
The champ.
Why am I toxic?
Baller alert. Baller alert. Calling out baller alert.
Why am I toxic? What?
I have to curate my content.
What?
This desire.
Why am I
This desire.
Why am I toxic? Why?
Devour.
What?
Control this desire. Devour. Take. Do what gives you pleasure. And fuck everyone else.
What?
Devour. Control this desire. Take. Control. Take. Devour.
What?
Control this desire. Devour. Take.
Yes. Let's get some sway.
And fuck everyone else.
Lost all my subscribers. I'm not monetized anymore. I shouldn't have tagged the boyfriend. I need my boyfriend. I know, pray when I
It's been a while since we listened to this one.
my damn life. I'm built different than them. I'm cut from a different cloth. We ain't the same. There may be some gunfire, bloodshed, and bullets. Dog. Damn. Doodle flavor trickle. Dog. Laying on your back, spreading your leg. Dog. I know, pray when I see it. Damn. Dog. I've been a predator all my damn life. Ain't no clapback videos. I'm looking. I'm built different. We ain't the same. Dog.
I'll touch him anytime I feel like it.
I'm touching him now. I come from scum. That's why I'm a Christian. I come from backwoods, incest-driven maniacs. I'm designed and built to bully effeminate men. We come from the bottom, and he raises us up, and he cleans us off. And from that point forward, I've been walking clean. Dog. Damn. Doodle flavor trickle. Dog. Laying on your back, spreading your leg. Dog. I know, pray when I see it. Dog. Talk about my wife. I've been a predator all my damn life. Dog. I'm built different. Dog. We ain't the same. I'll touch him anytime I feel like it. I'm touching him now.
Hold up, hold up, hold the hell up. I didn't want to forget those bargain bin fluffers who calls themselves detractors. No, not all of you fam. Season motherfucking 2.
I need my boyfriend. Spread your leg, dog. I need my boyfriend. Laying on your back, dog. I need my boyfriend. Spread your leg, dog. I need my boyfriend. For a train being run on a feminine man, dog. I need my boyfriend. Spread your leg. I need my boyfriend.
All right, last song, and we're gonna get into it.
Of course,
Hey
bounties are
fam,
for fun,
it's
bro.
your
Again,
girl
I
Samantha.
can't make
I
any-
got a favor
If
to
anything,
ask
This
of
is
you.
not a commitment. There's no legal contract. These are people saying they're gonna do something nice, right? So if you say you're gonna do something nice, then do it. And if you don't, you're banned. Oh, Rob, you owe me easy money, all right? 10, 20, 40, bruh. Easy money. You're milking a human. 10, 20, 40. Easy money. $10 out 10. $20 top 5. Got the bag, got the bag, got the bag. Correct?
Please.
I have your super chat right here. That's $40. And if you don't pay up, I'm gonna open the door and shoot you. You owe me easy money, alright? 10, 20, 40.
Baller alert.
Correct? Easy money. Rob.
I'm
10,
drinking.
20, 40. Easy money. Easy money. 10, 20, 40.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, let's go, brother.
Money.
stop this.
10,
Yes, not this one. Is this one? Hello, everybody. Welcome to another afternoon edition of the Swaycast. This is episode 92, and today we're gonna do a variety of nonsense and bullshit. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, and let's get to it. I don't have any shout-outs, I think, or anything, any business to get out of the way. Let's start with some quick Twitter clips. We're not going to look at the news feed. What is the news feed here? What do we got here? The 20 richest people in the world. Okay. And then we have 11 beautiful homes built around nature. All right, so if DSP gets too boring, we can watch some rich people and their houses. So, this was a good clip. This was a good clip. I'm not even going to explain what's going to happen. You're just going to figure it out.
Thank you guys for watching and supporting. See you next week. Oh, okay. All right, everybody. That is it for me. I am out of here. This game is frustrating. This game is seriously frustrating. It's so frustrating. Jade wanted me to play this on his birthday, and now he's like, nah, can you just do CVS or maybe Trucks him instead? Wow. All right. Well, guys,
Wow.
thanks for a great night.
Jade got the wow. Jade wanted him to play this game for his birthday, and then he changed his mind. Oh my god, Jade, how could you? If you know who Jade is, you would probably manage to connect the dots and figure out why this happened. Another great clip. I'm sorry if that one was too quiet. I literally could not turn it up anymore. But yeah, DSP not happy because he had to play Mario Kart. It's literally Mario Kart. Dude is complaining about Mario Kart again, being too obnoxious. And here we have something that I don't even know how this clip is real in 2025.
I just pressed every button and he didn't crouch. So I don't know how to do it.
He didn't know how to crouch. This is a minute and a half almost of him figuring out how to crouch in a game that he put in like 30 hours in, or at least 20 hours in so far.
Anyone remember? B is circle and he punches. Thumbstick? That's thumbstick. And
And the funnier thing is that no one actually tells him it's R1. It's R1 to crouch in Death Stranding, and if you hold it, you hold your breath. But no one told him, I guess, for a minute and a half. No one knew how to do that.
So now,
And he pressed every button, you
how to
guys.
do it.
He doesn't know.
Crouching was important earlier in the game. Now I don't remember how to do it at all.
He's so trash, dude. I can't. Yeah, we just keep stalling.
Do it unless
I can't do it.
No button it is. I pressed every button and he won't do it. Look.
No way.
Holding. No, he just.
No way. You know what would be easy? How to crouch in Death Stranding 2. That's not going to take a minute and a half. Whoa, what does it say here? Crouch/stand R1. There you go. Took me less than 10 seconds to figure it out. But Mr. Sway here, he's a professional. He's a professional. He knows how to do this in a very specific way. So first, I wanted to start today with some classic vintage clips, and I might turn up the AC in a second because it's getting hot as balls in here. So this video is Trolls Are Stupid and Should Be Sued into the Dirt. Since we've been on the topic of lawsuits and legal ramifications of saying that Phil is gay, we're going to find out what he said 2 years ago. So this is from February 22nd, 2023. This is a Hate Army clip, so shout out for Hate.
Saying hate army shit to hate army. If your name is Hate Army, you are fucked. You're fucked.
Oh yeah, dude. Remember that? Hold on. I need this. Because this is also, we got the same energy in this clip. DSP Gaming, I'm coming for you. That's legendary. One of my favorite clips of all time. Greatest DSP moments, especially if it's pixelated as shit. I love this. Let's rewatch this. It's only a minute long. So this, somebody DMCA striked him, and this is what happened afterwards. This was the backlash.
I was suspended because of a Digital Millennium Copyright Act strike. Fuck this shit. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of internet.
Let this be noticed on the internet.
I'm gonna talk with Twitch about this. I'm gonna make sure this doesn't happen again. And you are done. I am not gonna let these motherfuckers.
He wasn't done, by the way. Absolutely nothing came out of this. No one was arrested or killed. No one was deported. No one was publicly whipped across the town square. Absolutely nothing happened. This is just another instance of DSP being a profoundly tough guy. And well, that's about it. He's a profoundly tough guy, always.
I want to give you a different perspective on React content. Eventually, all the documentaries get boring. Like, how many basic YouTube videos are there for you to watch? What's the long-term plan for the channel? I think you're shooting yourself in the foot for not reacting to the...
Okay, so this was, I guess this was middle of the reaction. I wouldn't even call it saga. The reaction period. When he was growing, quote-unquote, DSP Reacts, he was doing DSP versus the internet, which was his reaction series where he would just watch things that the Dents sent him. And he was reacting to long-form documentaries. And I guess this is the topic of this clip.
So here's really, you want me to react to detractor content? No. Well, okay, here's the difference. You have to understand something here, all right? There's a difference between putting out intelligent content and stupidity. The detractor content is made for idiots. It literally is made for stupid people who all they care about is drama. That's why they watch it. You understand? Most people who watch that content realize it's probably not 100% truthful. They don't care. All they care about is that I look like an asshole because they're...
But he looks like an asshole without anybody's help.
Good people. They're scumbags who watch that shit. Oh, how can I make someone look awful or laugh at someone looking awful today? Is it true? I don't care. As long as I laugh and someone looks like shit, that's what I'm watching it for. That's what that shit is. There's a difference between here's someone actually covering facts, a situation that happened, that's documented, that is corroborated, that everyone knows is in the public eye of truth, versus here's a bunch of slander,
defamation, conspiracy theories, rumors, hearsay, shit that absolutely no one on this planet could possibly corroborate at all, but we just pretend it's real and assume it is.
No one could corroborate it, not even this guy that they're talking about. No one.
Now, look, this person's a scumbag.
And I'm pretty sure here he's trying to imply that this is about champions, but I also don't know because this was in like 2023. What else could it be?
Why on earth? Why on earth would you give those people?
And also, he's talking about the people that time and time again have found ways to debunk him and factually explain why he is lying about something to the point where he has admitted it, that he was lying. He's just been transparent that he is a fucking liar. So who am I gonna fucking trust? I don't know. Phil, of course.
People the time of day if you're an intelligent human.
Also, having this guy determine what an intelligent human is, I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Show me the money.
Because, like, is he making intelligent content when half of his podcast is sitting there scrolling through the Wendy's menu and looking for a sandwich he's gonna eat? Is that intelligent content for intellectuals? Is that something that somebody with a PhD is gonna sit down and watch and feel like enriched by or fulfilled by intellectually? I don't know, man. I guess yes. I'm gonna skip this guy. So this guy used to be a guy people were making fun of. I think essentially he was pretending to be a DSP fan just for the attention. Because I think he also made similar videos about other people just to get attention, just to get people making fun of him.
Already, these people get too much attention from morons. All right? The best course of action when you've got people who are going to constantly try to bring you down are constantly
What? Ignore them. He's gonna ignore them.
All right? The best course of action is to silently press forward positively and ignore the white.
The dark side Phil, the ignorer. The guy who ignores everything. The ignorant one.
Nonsense. That is the successful course of action.
Successful? That's why he's so successful.
Give it any serious thought. Do not address it, because the moment you do, you're at least giving some modicum, some little bit of credence to what they're saying. Because why else are you addressing it, right?
Oh, a nice lip lick. I love that. I love the lip licking. It's a lip licking good segment.
I don't want to address it, but literally my whole chat.
Yummy.
About you today. No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't fucking care what the morons say. I'm here literally streaming a game, having fun with you guys. What the fuck does that have to do with some shit they made up? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right? If we sit here and we watch every detractor documentary, it will literally do absolutely nothing positive for me at all. None. And all it will do is give more power to those idiots. I have a perfect example case for this. You ready for this?
Champions. Let's go. Let's go, champions. Or is it going to be the escort? It's going to be the escort. I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed like, what, 7 minutes into the start of the stream.
Many years ago.
No.
You don't play videos were becoming prominent.
Oh, this is how you don't play. Okay, never mind.
People were trying to find a way to get more negative attention for them on the internet. So, they started posting up the most disgusting, vile, nasty in the video comments of my videos.
No.
This is a game piece of
They didn't. He's trying to make you think that they were posting like fucking Hitler speeches or something. No, they were just making fun of his gameplay so they can be put in the "this is how you don't play." That's literally it. They would come with creative ways to mock him. And they would leave a timestamp like, oh, at the 10-minute mark, he plays games as well as Stevie Wonder. Ha ha ha. And that would get put in a "this is how you don't play." And it would make him seethe. It would make him seethe because it made it look like everyone was saying that. Because that was the highlighted comment in the clip. And people were looking at it and were like, yeah, he is playing the game like he's Stevie Wonder. Ha ha, he is bad. Ha ha, he is trash at video games.
I don't know, I'm playing Dark Souls. All of a sudden, here's Phil's full fucking street address doxed, and his full...
Oh, yeah, his full address. And then Evil AJ would put in the fucking video, right? Right, Evil AJ would put that in the video.
Shit about his parents, Here's disgusting shit about his family members. Here's a bunch of racist.
What is disgusting shit about his family members? That they're stinky and stupid? Like somebody insulting you on the internet? That's disgusting harassment. Oh, what a victim.
Terms. Here's a bunch of.
I thought he was tough.
Like literally as the worst things you could possibly do.
The worst
in the video
things.
comments. Why?
There are no worse things that you can do in video comments.
That gave them the attention they wanted. You see? Now, why did they do it? Because the people who made This Is How You Don't Play would highlight the video comments and put that in their video.
Yeah, they would put DSP's whole street address in a video. Of course. So you can show up there with a rocket launcher and explode his whole house. Blow it up immediately.
Attention to toxicity. It just breeds more toxicity.
The toxicity of our city.
You understand? No! It just... what did I do? I turned off video comments for several years.
Whoa. Well, he got cucked. Completely eradicated his YouTube presence and engagement.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. None of that exists anymore.
Yeah, but none of the positive stuff exists either. Nobody who likes you can tell you that they like you in the comment or actually participate in your channel. So the only thing you did is lobotomize your own channel. So people that don't like you don't get to inflate your engagement. Well, what a fucking idiot.
It just died because they couldn't do it. The power was taken away from the trolls to do the trolling. All right? If you don't highlight the trolling, what ends up happening is it goes away.
No?
I sit here and okay, so I really want DSP Reacts to blow up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start reacting to all the detractor content.
Okay then. Using DSP 2023 logic in 2025, Phil, if you, for example, made a segment threatening the trolls and directly addressing them and giving them attention and threatening that you're going to sue them, what would the result be? Would there be a decrease in trolling or would there be a rapid increase in trolling? I don't know.
Okay.
Good logic though, Phil.
Overnight, you have given so much more power to scumbags. You don't have no concept. And the thing is, if you're...
But then this is what happens, dude. You take their power away for them to vent in YouTube comments. So what they do instead is they start making YouTube videos. And if you want to take down those, then it just snowballs into more stuff. I don't know how he doesn't understand that the state that we are right now of people making videos talking about him could have been completely avoided if he could let people vent out their frustrations in a different way. And this would have never been a thing.
It's either one of two things. This person tipping me $2. Either is ignorant of that fact or is literally one of those people who want to see that happen. It's either, haha, let's fool Phil into reacting to detractor content. It's the same as Wings of Redemption going on his trolls fucking Discord. What purpose does that serve?
I think the purpose was that they were blackmailing him over his PlayStation account or something like that. There was some weird shit like that happening at one point.
Never going to convince those people that you're a good person. It will never happen.
But because you're not. Because you're not. It's impossible to convince somebody of something that is evidently not the case.
There just to bring you down. Why on earth would you waste your time speaking to them?
Hello. Wanted to do a shout out. Shout out DSP, Darkside Phil. Good job, Darkside Phil. You keep the videos coming.
Yeah, this guy's great. He's just pretending, you guys. Just pretending. He's just trolling.
No point to ever doing that. Let them stand alone in their own dumb fuck communities, looking like the jackasses they are. All I do is make fun of Phil on the internet all day. Fine, go for it. I'm not going to waste my time with you because I have positive, fun content to put out on
yeah, much like this clip.
Here, outside of your toxicity. The moment that I waste my time on you, that's the biggest misstep I could ever take. All right? So that's what you got to do. You say, nope, absolutely not. You don't address it. You're not going to see me addressing.
And this was, you guys, the last time DSP addressed trolls. It was on February 22nd, 2023. He has never done that since then. I haven't seen him, at least. I haven't been paying attention. Maybe I did. And here's another vintage one. This one is from 2021. This is when he fucked up a hamburger helper. But before we get into that, let's just do some shout outs first. Big ups to Swaggy Davis Jr. for the first one, dude. Big ups for the $1.
Meerkat is looking like a full course meal that you wanna devour like a day. SP tries it. Big ups to all.
Robust.
Time to sway back and forth in our chairs and eat some crayons. Please talk about my wife, Detroit Delight.
Yeah. Where's this?
Oh, you hoes! Detroit till I die, motherfucker!
There you go. You deserve that for the compliment. And big ups Iwamoto for the $3, dude.
In comments, while I was just washing my ass in the shower and filmed it.
Oh yeah, that was also a thing, by the way. Hey, big ups Hayden Becker. Thank you. Thank you for the $6.77 United Cents.
Said Unicorn Syria, and then Israel launched a war-style attack on Syria yesterday. Pepperidge Farms, remember?
Bro, he's a Zionist. Everybody knows DSP's a Zionist. He's been secretly supporting Israel, and they've been supporting him too. They've been funding him. They've been sending him gifted memberships, member bombs, if you will, on Twitch, on Kick, on everywhere, behind the scenes. They're everywhere, dude. So big ups Mandingo Ultra, Aid Robertson, Iwamoto, and Swaggy Davis Jr. And what I wanted to say about the shower videos is that indeed this guy was making shower videos and then expecting people to leave positive comments. So this is a story about how DSP ruined Christmas, or at least ruined the hamburger helper dinner for his wife.
Absolute truth about dinner tonight.
The absolute truth about dinner.
My dinner tonight. It was disgusting. It was absolutely fucking revolting, and I'm very upset that that's what I ate for dinner. If you're wondering what I ate for dinner, hamburger helper. My wife said, oh, we should do something quick, you know, because she has to work today. She's like, do something that you can make at home. That's quick. By the way, hamburger helper is not quick. I'll tell you in a moment.
It's not quick. Wait, I think there's a video of him actually making it. I think he did. It's one of those DSP tries it. Tries it hamburger helper. It should exist. It has to exist. Okay, so this is the rant, I think, is the same thing I'm watching right now. I don't think he made it, dude. DSP gaming? Is this like a Mandela effect? I feel like he's made it before. Guess not. But let's see what the hamburger helper is.
One of my childhood favorites, and I'm pretty sure it's my 7-year-old's favorite meal. Cooking it homemade is easy and so much better. Into a pot, you can brown a pound of ground beef and then throw in a diced onion. I feel like the seasonings are what make hamburger helper so good, so I'm gonna use some tomato bouillon, some of my Brits cooking garlic and herb, some garlic powder, and a little bit of chili powder. Give it a mix and then throw in some minced garlic. When the garlic is fragrant, you can add a couple tablespoons of tomato paste. This was about 4 tablespoons. Now just cook it in the pan for a few minutes before adding in 3 cups of beef broth.
Okay, we got it. It's not that deep. A businessman of the middle-aged persuasion could pull it off 100%. Like, I'm very confident in him pulling it off. So hopefully this is going to be a story about how he made it and it was delicious and they both enjoyed it.
Let's do hamburger helper. And she's like, her favorite is Italian shells. Now, I never had the Italian shells. When I was a kid, my parents used to make hamburger helper. They used to make beef stroganoff, cheeseburger.
Beef stroganoff? I think he's done that not just with beef.
Lasagna flavor. I thought that beef stroganoff and lasagna flavor was really good. I actually absolutely hated the cheeseburger flavor. I thought it was gross. I thought it was like very fake cheese tasting. Okay? And, so when my wife said, "Oh, you know, I like Italian shell flavor. Let's try," because she hasn't had it in a long time either. And I said, "Okay, we'll do it. Whatever. It's something quick, right?" It's not quick at all. So first you have to fry the meat up by itself, which in itself takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Then you have to drain all the fat out of the meat.
Okay.
Back in the skillet. Then you have to start putting
these steps, by the way, collectively, outside of the meat cooking, takes like 30 seconds.
All these ingredients, the shells, a bunch of milk, a bunch of hot water.
Okay.
Put the packets of seasoning in, and then you have to start cooking it into a boil and stir it. Okay?
Yeah, it's all easy.
A boil takes about another 5-10 minutes. Then when that's done, it says you have to simmer it for 25 minutes and stir it constantly so it thickens.
Keep in mind, this is like just letting it stay on the heat and you existing. You exist there and occasionally touch it to stir it around. It's extremely difficult and complex, by the way.
So here I am thinking this is gonna be like a 10-minute thing. It took me a fucking hour to make Hamburger Helper.
No
It
way.
takes so long. I thought it was something fast. I thought the whole point of Hamburger Helper was that you're like a parent, you don't have a lot of time. You need something quick to make for your family. So you just grab hamburger, you throw it in, you mix it in, you stir it, it's done. This was like an hour of work. And then after that...
So here we just have wrong expectations that are based off of what you saw in a ad on TV, I guess.
You know, cleaning and everything.
Whoa, you have to clean.
That, so
Why didn't you... that explains why they just order DoorDash all the time. Because you can save all these steps. With one easy trick, you just pay for it.
you know,
Somebody else can make it. Come on.
5 minutes of stirring and simmering. It actually did thicken up, because at first it was actually liquidy and disgusting. I didn't think it was going to be thickened at all, but it actually did thicken properly and cooked properly. And by the end of the 25 minutes of stirring it, finally it's ready to go. So I put it on my plate. I go to eat it. First of all, it's steaming hot, and there's no way to wait. Like I'm like, I don't have time to wait a half an hour for this to cool off. I have to eat because I have shit to do before my second stream. So I had to eat it. I burned my mouth. My tongue's completely...
He burned his mouth.
Like, Jesus Christ, it's like fucking... It's steaming hot. And it took me like 20 minutes to eat it, and it was still hot. When I was eating the last piece, it was still hot.
Wow. This is how easily his mood can be ruined completely. Just have a meal that is slightly not as good as you expected it to be. Or you had the wrong expectations, and it turned out to be something else. God damn it.
Oik and ICS confirmed Mossad puppy. 0.03% of all aid to Israel is funneled into DSP's bank account.
Perhaps. Allegedly. Inside sources claim. What does ICS mean? Think about it. Israel. What would the C be? I don't know. ICS is Israeli cucks for streamers. That's it. That's what the ICS stands for. It's a group of secret covert Israelis that pay pig to DSP. They're his cucks. We figured it out, you guys.
As I mean,
yeah, Israeli covert support. That's it. That's literally it. We got it. This is the inside source here. You heard it first here, people. Before Duty has even made the video, you heard it here first.
Yeah, I realize
the Israel covert support.
I had my life. It was devoid of any kind of actual seasoning flavor.
Because you didn't cook it well.
And generic, flavorless cheese I've ever had in my life, and that includes like bad mac and cheese. This is worse than that. It was like, they call it Italian shells. There's nothing Italian in that. There's
nothing Italian.
There's no oregano.
This is the arbiter of Italian everything.
It's an Italian dish. It tastes completely like factory cheese. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, literally, it's Hamburger Helper, bro. Come on, what the fuck did you think it was gonna be? You actually thought it would taste like an Italian meal you would get at a elite restaurant or something.
They took real cheese and they fucking scraped off the edges of the dried up pieces and dried it and dried it and dried it and dried it, and then you add milk and water to it. It's supposed to be cheese. It's not. It's
not. No, I don't think they even claim to be.
So I'm eating it, I'm like, there's zero flavor. The only thing that had flavor in the whole thing was the beef, because of course it was ground beef that I had cooked, and it had a little bit of beef flavor to it. The thing was nasty. As I'm eating it, I was like, oh man, I really don't want to eat this, but it's all I have. I don't have anything else ready to eat.
Oh, and now he's a victim. He's a victim to himself. Because he was like, oh man, I don't want to eat this, but I have nothing else to eat. What about all the frozen shit in his freezer? He's got 1 million frozen pizzas in there.
Gotta eat it, so I forced it down, and I don't, it was not appetizing at all. It was disgusting. So what I'm hoping, is that my wife agrees with me, and not that she actually liked that, because I don't know how she could have liked that. The thing is, I remember as a kid eating Hamburger Helper and liking some of the flavors. Maybe this one, because I never had this one before, maybe she's misremembering what kind it was, or maybe they changed it over the years. Because
yeah. Maybe she just likes it when it tastes like shit.
Italian about it. Like I said, there's no...
He's mad it's not Italian.
No oregano.
As if something being Italian makes it good by default. It absolutely increases the quality.
No, nothing that would be considered an Italian ingredient is in that dish.
An Italian ingredient, by the way. Godlike.
Just shells, with disgusting.
This guy fell for the marketing of his own ethnical cultural background. Legit. He's like skinwalking as an Italian that you would see being made fun of in some sitcom, like the stereotype Italian. Oh, but a pizza and a pasta. Let's go to the Rome and watch the football. I am a racist also, but don't tell anybody.
Disgusting, bland cheese.
He's that.
And that's it. There's nothing else to it. It's disgusting. I'm very upset. No, I'm really upset because that was my dinner.
He's really upset.
It's terrible.
My brother in Christ, you fucked it up. You're the guy that ruined your own dinner.
When it's one thing if you're like, oh, this is something quick, right? I'm gonna toss it in a pot. It takes like 10, 15 minutes to warm. Oh, it's terrible. Like that's happened to me. You buy one of those pre-made soups, you warm it in a pot, eat it. Oh, it's bland. It's terrible. Big deal. All you do is throw it in a pot, rinse the pot. You're done.
Oh, this took too much work.
An hour of my time.
An hour of his time.
Fuck you, hamburger helper. Fuck you, you fucking ugly cartoon claymation hand motherfucker. I'm gonna crush your ass.
Oh, now we're trying to present this as if he wasn't actually mad. He was just mad as a joke. Because people are gonna call him a baby man. Yeah, they're gonna call him a baby man. Why the fuck are you crying about a hamburger, guy? There's people that are starving in Africa.
Is this the new streaming schedule? Big ups.
Yes. More or less, yes. More or less, yes. Because I have the most time available during these times. Unless I have some shit to do at work. But at the time, at this time, I don't. So if there's something comes up, I'll just go take care of it. And that's pretty much it. Let's see something else from back then. You know, the good old days. I'm showing a thumb now. A thumb towards the door to indicate that I'm referring to a period of time that has passed. He can't do shower react content because his shower is ruined. That is a thing that also happened, that existed. Yep, a thing. Also, you guys remember when Game Trekker? I don't think this guy's around anymore. I don't know. Maybe he got gout and he died. But he had an Excel spreadsheet of DSP's win-loss record on Street Fighter, and he would read that every day. Every day he would tell you his win-loss record. And it was something special. Something special needs, you might even say. It was different. It was built different, definitely. Here, again, we have a Game Trekker triggering the PayPal's anti-money laundering measures with the weird way that he used to give DSP money. And let's see something else interesting. So Rich is ducking the quartering. Oh, remember when those two were gonna fight? Yeah, they were gonna box. The quartering was gonna fight Review Tech USA, and of course Rich like pussied out or something. You just did like your average Review Tech USA thing. Again, here we have from 2 years ago. Asmongold talked about DSP. Why the fuck is this clip an hour long? What? Okay, let's find out.
Took our discussion a couple nights ago when I was last playing Diablo, took it out of context to try to spin it like I was saying negative things about the guy when I wasn't at all, actually, in any way.
Oh, I think this might be a broken video. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. Video is not supposed to be an hour long because it's broken. It's broken. Let's go to oldest again and scroll down a little bit, because these are really good. It makes you remember a different point in time when things were more or less the same but slightly different. In a worse way or in a better way. You don't really know. It's kind of the same slop. It's just a different packaging. Yeah, here we got the LTG drama. This was a moment in time. Yeah, this was about 2 years ago. I think it was August 2 years ago. Almost exactly. So yeah, you can go look back on that. It's a moment. Definitely a moment. The trolls are disrespecting his Street Fighter rank. I think this was when he was really insecure about becoming master rank in Street Fighter. So he was fucking constantly bringing it up and about how other people make in master rank and they get congratulated and they get shown on the news, but Phil makes master rank and no one cares, and they try and dismiss his amazing accomplishment. Which, I mean, I don't really think many people cared. I think DSP cared the most about getting master rank, and that's why he constantly kept talking about it. I would just assume that is true. I would assume that is true. Let me see here. I think there was one here that I was low-key looking for, but I forgot which one. That's why I was on this page to begin with. But now I completely spaced out and forgot. Help! I think this was the feedback saga. As you can see, he started dressing up better after the LTG fiasco, if you can call it that. I don't even know how to call it. I would say it's kind of a single-sided beef, because DSP, you can see this video is 47 minutes long, and this video here is an hour and 10 minutes long. And Low Tier God responded to him in the matter of, I think, what, 2 to 3 minutes? And that was all he said. So yeah, pretty one-sided beef, if you ask me. Okay, let's go to the present and see what happened on his podcast yesterday. So today, allegedly, he's going to be playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's a game about squeezing bananas, I suppose. And then yesterday, he played... Why am I even here? I should be on Raw Phil, the official licensed channel where you watch Phil, instead of this channel that is illegal and criminal. Yeah, he was raging about the speed limit because he didn't pay attention to the speed limit, and then he was getting fined. And I think he hit the goals on both streams. But nowadays, it's much easier for him to hit the goal. I think many people forget that back before the Kino interaction, he used to count only tips. Realistically, only tips. He used to have like goals for the other stuff too. Super chats were just kind of supplementary type of thing. But now everything gets counted. And it makes him look a lot more successful than I guess he actually is, because he used to be... I think making, on average, a lot more money in tips, but now kind of not. But I guess that's his problem. I'm just trying to point out that it is pretty misleading when he frames it, when he counts everything into one goal. All right, so pre-stream begins here. Let's go.
We're going to be very hot. Today, actually...
In a weatherman segment. I love it.
The hottest day of the year so far. Something like 95 to 100 degrees here in Washington State in certain parts. And I've got all of the AC pumping in my house. My room is nice and cool. I'll be good. But for those of you who don't have central air, I don't. I wish you the best, especially if you're around here. This state is not equipped to handle this kind of heat. All right. So, how y'all doing?
Isn't that why you have an air conditioner for?
Not aware, we got 3 more streaming.
Oh no, he doesn't have central air, you guys. He's unprepared for being a little bit too hot.
After a week that
No! Help!
Good one so far. We've finished games like Blueprints. I say finished because we're just not playing them anymore. We've had continuation of awesome playthroughs like GTA 4.
Wait, did he actually quit Blueprints? I thought he was in the end. I thought he completed it. And that was like one of those games that people I don't think really cared much about. And he definitely was not good at it.
Death Stranding 2. We've had some nice chill night streams like Truck Sim and some rage-filled night streams like Mario Kart. Today, we continue on with the chill because today it's going to be Death
Yeah, people saying that he quit.
And we have a new vehicle we just unlocked, and we'll see how that works. And tonight we've got a bonus.
Big ups for 14 months, Iwamoto. Let's actually check out how he quit, if this is on Raw Phil. I'm a little curious about this, so let's see. It's not here, so we do not care. It didn't happen. If it's not on the efficient license channel, it didn't happen.
Number one, because this is a longer streaming week because I'm trying to make up for not being here last week, so there's an extra day. And number two, because you guys supported the Truck Sim stream well earlier in the week. And I said, hey, if you supported it well, we'll do a bonus one. And you guys said, yeah, let's do it. So bonus stream tonight, chill vibes. White Claws return. I'm actually going to have some.
Oh, White Claws. Why not beers? Why not beers? I don't understand this. Fucking a White Claws. Like a 16-year-old girl.
Good time.
Has the
God damn it.
makeup on?
Makeup? I don't think so. Maybe. No, he looks about as normal as usually. Maybe you could say he has a little bit of blush. He looks a little like red in the cheeks, but that just might be the alcohol.
So, I hope that you're all doing.
You should have had some beers though. Big ups, UG. That's just your name. Yep. Okay.
You're ready for a nice.
Should have had some beers, yeah.
Here today.
Oh, and again, we forgot to talk about the fashion on display. This is the signature McDonald's manager outfit, but a little laid back, a little unbuttoned, just because it's summertime, you know, you got to carry yourself slightly differently. But yeah.
We have two major things that will be covered on today's show. Number one, we've got to determine what is the next DSP Tries It.
Oh, that's major.
But you just did DSP Tries It yesterday. Why would it be a big deal, you know, for you to do DSP Tries It again right away? Because we're already 2 goals in. We're already at 62.
Yo, it's almost time.
You guys have been supporting so well this week that we are right in there, and we got to figure out what we're going to do. Now, taking a look, several different fast food places have new offerings, some of which we haven't.
New offerings.
And also, someone brought up something interesting yesterday. They said, you know, Phil, you brought back DSP Tries It about 9 to 10 months ago. I looked it up, and I think it was like very early October of last year is when I brought it back. So if you do the math, it's just around 10 months, okay, that I've been doing it pretty consistently. And there's things that I did for DSP Tries It pretty close to when I brought it back. You know,
oh my God, how he's... I'm going to put this on 1.5.
October, November. Well, it's been a long time. Why not revisit?
Yeah, all of this to say that he might eat something from a place that he's eaten something from before.
Some of those places that I first time and I really liked, but tried different things from the menu.
Whoa, that's insane. I've never done this. I just eat somewhere and then it's dead to me. I never come back. Because I already ate there. What the fuck?
It's viable. For sure.
Insane. What a crazy goal.
Why not Katsu Burger? Do you remember?
DSP's taken so many risks.
Last year when I tried Katsu Burger.
Such a risk taker.
Basically Japanese.
That's why he's so successful.
Things like burgers, chicken sandwiches, pork, and they fry it in the Katsu style and they present it in a unique way with a bunch of toppings and things, and their sides are unique. You know, maybe. So what we'll do, let's take a look at some things today, and also I want your suggestions because you guys will know better than me if new things are now being offered from places. So we'll talk about it today, and we'll try to figure this out. My goal is that hopefully by the end of today's show, we know what the next DSP Tries It subject matter will be so that we can work towards it. You know, it's much better to say, hey, 62 goals hit, let's get to 63 and get a step closer to doing... See what I mean?
Yeah, it's much better to beg for a reason. I agree. I mean, sure.
We try it, but we have no idea what to do there, right? So there you go. So that's topic number one. But the other topic that we'll be doing is the Sagat gameplay trailer has finally dropped for Street Fighter 6. They've been teasing Sagat for like 2 freaking months at this point. And finally, there's some gameplay where you can see how he plays. I have not seen it yet. I'll be watching it today live with all of you, and we'll see what I think. Okay? So this should be an...
Oh my God, we got a live viewing of the Sagat trailer.
Interactivity. We'll talk for a bit. And
in chill vibes. Yeah, where are they?
The launch of Donkey Kong Bonanza. So we got...
I love it when he describes himself or his stream as something completely intangible, something that you cannot prove, you cannot find, you cannot observe. It's just like an energy. I love it when people speak about energies and stuff because it allows you to just make shit up. You just make shit up. You don't have to prove it to anybody. It's just a vibe. It's just an energy. It's just meaningful.
In our
epic,
interactivity hangout session first.
Interactivity hangout session. Sounds so weird. It sounds like a person who's never done it telling you that he's gonna do it.
Leaving it tomorrow, right?
Whoa, it's so chill interacting with you, my friends.
So how was everyone this morning? Good morning, everyone. We got Chris. What's going on? Sidious, how are you? Dr. Jedi, what's up? What's going on over on Kick? Tangy Savory Seasonings, who is a LARPing troll. What's going on? Good morning.
Why is he a LARPing troll? And why do you acknowledge him and give him attention?
Joggin' Moo.
Well, just to like assert his dominance, to tell him, I know that you're a LARPing troll, but I will let you get away with it, and you can do whatever you want, basically. Sounds good. That's the strategy to ignore the trolls. That's the best way to do it.
Everyone, what's up? How y'all doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. You're in good spirits and a good mood. And if not, you're ready to chill with me here today on the show. Cool stuff.
What's the goal for Meerkat Tries It, Aladdin, Pizza Lab, Trops Koshta? And what's the timeline?
Oh, well, where I am right now, I'll be waiting for that a long time to show up. So I might as well just make my own whatever. So yeah.
So anyway,
I used to do what did I eat? What did I eat on stream? I remember I got some takeout and I ate it. I don't know what that was.
What's up, Dungeon Keeper's Mistress? What's up? Phelan, how are you?
I do remember I did it and it was really disgusting.
So what is this now? Day 3?
Was it a burger? I think it might have been a burger.
Or whatever.
I don't know.
And I'm curious what you guys think. To be honest, I don't think it's anything special. I'm being very honest with all of you, right? I don't think it really adds anything to the chat or anything. It's just a way to get some people excited. Oh, I want to talk more. I want to be on the leaderboard. If I do a super chat, I'll be on the leaderboard.
But what do you win for being on the leaderboard? You just are on the leaderboard. You get nothing. You actually get nothing. That's kind of what I don't get about it.
Really think it does that much? I think if that leaderboard carried over to a bigger leaderboard, right? So now your ranking actually matters.
Do you
like,
remember
example,
when
right
this
now
guy
on Kick,
would randomly
there's a leaderboard.
pause, clap his hands for editing later purposes? One of those random things he used to do that he suddenly stopped doing.
I think I might remember what you mean, but recently I've noticed cuts in his videos. If I was watching this on the level 1 on the DSP channel, there's weird cuts in the video where he cut out the dead air or other stuff. But yes, I do remember when when he was clapping specifically. I remember this, and now he just kind of stopped. That's right. But the cuts, I don't know how he does it, or he does it with some AI. Yeah, the 808 Keone in chat says he has a software that edits out the silence. It is very, very good assumption. He might have just straight up told you how he does it, and yeah, that makes sense.
And then if you scroll to the right, there's the top monthly sub gifters. And then if you scroll to the right again, there's the lifetime top.
Whoa, no way.
It adds up and it means something.
What does it mean that you're a cuck for Phil?
Because you can see over time who's done what.
Who has done what? As in, who's given more money? That is what you can see.
With this YouTube thing, it's only per stream, and then it deletes the data, and it doesn't stand. It goes away.
Yeah,
so
kind of stupid.
Right?
Yeah, they should have made it so DSP can manipulate people more to participate in it. They should have made it like that. They should have made it more predatory.
So I don't know why it's really that important. It's kind of also like Kick channel points where, sure, you can earn them, but what do you do with them?
I don't know.
You can't unlock an emote. You
can't you? I don't even know.
It would be nice if you could.
Well, most people just get a bot that manages that whole system, like on WPIG or like on Tevin's stream or many other people's streams. And then you can redeem something or play some kind of a game or gamble it away. It's just a bot that passively works in chat. But DSP has his only bot that exists to literally just spam the schedule and other shit posts.
I don't know why all these chat services are implementing things that literally don't do anything.
Then why don't you do a custom solution for your problem? Because you don't actually want to do it. You don't actually care about it. You just care about somebody else solving your problems and making it easier for you to manipulate and beg. That's the reality of what you do.
You know, if you're going to put the effort into coding it, at least make it worthwhile. Why did you even pay an employee to make it if it doesn't do anything? I'm at a loss.
If they didn't do it, he would say that Twitch has this, but YouTube doesn't. So YouTube is bad for streamers. There's no way to win with this guy unless you literally create a system that directly allows him to manipulate people into giving him money. Like that's the dedicated concept of the service that you're going to implement is to help him specifically to milk dents more efficiently.
What were they thinking? Let's implement a new thing, a new service, part of our chat. Let's pay people to design it. Let's get it going. It doesn't do anything. These are the people in charge of these companies, for the record. They're not exactly the brightest bulbs in the pack or the sharpest tool in the shed. They seem to be pretty stupid. So anyway, hopefully, eventually.
Mr. Intelligent right here, who is the owner of one company that has one employee, and he is bankrupt. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. And a lot of the things he says about fucking Neil Druckmann, or no, actually Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer being a bad CEO of a company and fucking Ubisoft being a poorly run company. Yes, those things are true. They are correct and he is right when he says them. But also, as I just said, he runs a company of one person and he is bankrupt. So probably he's not the best guy to get on his high horse talking to people about how they run their companies. Oh, now that I mention Ubisoft, get a load of this shit. This is some quick gaming news. Swaycast Gaming. X.com. So yesterday, Ubisoft, as I call him, I don't know who calls him Ubisoft outside of Angry Joe. This is the latest news story. Listen to this shit.
Ubisoft has named CEO Yves Guillemot's son as the co-CEO of its new Tencent-backed subsidiary. Asked to address concerns of nepotism, Charlie Guillemot said, "What matters now isn't my name, it's the work ahead."
He gave him the DSP response. No one fucking cares about it. Just look forward to my next event, my next marathon. Wow, god damn it. God damn it. They're so greasy. I hate them. They're so greasy. And they have ownership of like half of my favorite franchises. God damn it.
Actually, they will improve this YouTube leaderboard thing.
Why is this guy so quiet?
Well, right now,
because I turned him down.
It just doesn't seem to be doing much of anything interesting. You know, what's the point? I would love, on both Kick and YouTube, what I would like to do is implement a way that if you earn enough channel points on Kick or enough stream chat points on YouTube, I can give you something. Imagine if I could give you a special emote or a special badge you could put next to your name to see you're part of the club who's here every day, right? It's like a no.
You're part of the dance club, the elite dance.
Nothing to implement, but they haven't done it.
Why don't you do a custom thing, Phil?
Ask someone who actually uses.
And basically, the unlocking of emotes is just stealing stuff from Twitch. That's basically it.
Service every day, how to implement this better than what they're doing now, and in 2 seconds we could answer that question. But you notice they don't ask us. So anyway, let's see.
Oh yeah, the Dentla Force.
I use channel points to modify your emotes. I could still use your original DS Kappa emote in any channel I want. There you go.
Whoa, look at that.
You could take an emote.
The classic DS Kappa.
And you could add it, like edit it, and put it somewhere else. It was neat. Why can't you do that? I would love to give you guys that.
Because people would be spamming your fat wife on your stream all the time. They would be doing that.
Would like to have
mercilessly.
Exclusive badges, edited emotes. That would be neat.
Bro, the moment this thing becomes a thing, people are going to be ravaging his chat with somebody else's emotes. And by somebody else, I mean someone who doesn't like him and is making very funny emotes.
No, instead, here, a leaderboard that means nothing. Here, highlighted messages that do nothing and no one cares about, right? Super Bonchon says some other channels allow viewers to redeem points for badges. Maybe we could do that here. Let me think. Should I, all of a sudden on a whim, start giving away badges for free that previously I have charged for and a bunch of people paid to earn? Should I start giving away something for free that has value that people are willing to pay for?
I don't know why you would be so condescending, considering that it's someone who likes you that gave you this suggestion. I don't know why you would have to be an asshole like this. I don't think it's necessary. You can just say it doesn't make sense because people pay for those, allegedly.
Let me think about that for a second. Should I give away stuff for free that I could make money on? No, I'm not going to do that. That's a bad idea, okay?
Oh, hold on. Here's the reality of the argument. He said it. He straight up said it.
To do that.
Listen to this shit.
And I could make money on. No. Should I give away stuff for free that I could make money on? No.
Would I give away stuff for free that I can make money on? That was really his actual thing. That was his point.
Oh.
It's not about people having paid for them in the past. It's not about any other reason. It's that he would be missing out on potential revenue.
I'm not going to do that. That's a bad idea, okay? Jeez. And for the record, I haven't done a badge giveaway on Kick in a long time, right? I haven't done it in a while. You notice I'm going to make it more scarce. I am. The badges will be more scarce on Kick, so people will want them and you can't get them. Right now, if you wanted to get the VIP or the OG badge on Kick, I have an answer for you. You ready? Here's the answer. No.
It's always been astounding to me how transparent he is with the people that he's being predatory against. Like, he's straight up telling him, okay, I'm going to make this thing more scarce so you can want it more, so you can give me more money for it. Like, literally, it's like Scopely. Dude, it's like Scopely releasing a patch notes. They're releasing the patch notes for the latest WWE Champions update, and they just tell you, well, we reduced the chance of you pulling the golden 8-star Hogan by 75% just so you can spend more money. Enjoy your time playing WWE Champions. It's like, damn, you're just straight up telling your customers with a shit-eating grin on your face. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's like power tripping on him. He's actually getting off on this.
No.
He loves doing this. He loves shitting on those people and treating them like dog shit and then taking their money. Which is, it's kind of based. It is kind of based. I'm not going to lie. Those dents deserve it. So it is kind of based. He's turning a little bit likable when he does that.
You cannot have those badges. It's not allowed. Maybe I'll bring them back at some point. Maybe I won't. See? Anyway. Very good. Okay. So anyway, Darkside Jasper says, I've been denied. That's right, Darkside Jasper.
And this is also the same shit he was talking about in the DMs with Triple P. He's like, yeah, let's fucking scam my detractors. We can do this and we can do this and we can get all my detractors money.
If you wanted a badge right now, VIP or an OG badge on Kick, I have an answer for you. No. You cannot have it.
Wait, did I rewind?
I'm not giving them away right now. I told you. They're
okay, I don't want him. Whoa, I don't want it.
Favorite color. My favorite color is no.
Green. Oh, he's doing the no thing again. Okay.
All right.
Oh. His favorite color is green, like money. Of course. What the fuck? Why would you even ask?
Stop ignoring birthdays in the chat. Should I stop ignoring birthdays in my chat room? No. I don't even know what you're talking about. No one's talking about birthdays in the chat. You sent me an email about donating a full aquarium setup, Scale Scholar. When did you do that?
Of course, somebody wants to donate him a full aquarium setup. Of course, they're gonna do that because he's DSP dense. Some guy will someday just, when cat goes away, quote unquote, which you can replace that with whatever you want. Someone's just gonna send over his own wife so she can clean and cook for DSP.
Now, I didn't see an email, but a ton of emails go to my spam folder.
Yeah. Did you see my email about licensed restreaming? I sent you 25 paragraphs that are legally binding, so you better read that shit, Piggy, or I'm gonna sue.
Emails I get every day, and a lot of them are a bunch of crappy spam. So if you did send me an email, like not right now, I could check my spam folder later for it.
It should be relatively easy. I'm not going to say it. Okay. Because it's going to give people some ideas.
It says Sonic is going to give away free food on Fridays. It's called Friday Freebies. You should review it. Let me think. Should I review free food from Friday? No, I'm not broke. I'll pay for food.
No, I was joking about sending him an email, and he hasn't sent me an email, because why the fuck would Darkside Phil send me an email?
No,
what did he say?
For food.
He's smug as fuck today. Look at this face, bruh. This is the kind of face that gets people to send bombs to his house.
Should I review free food from Friday? No, I'm not broke. I'll pay for food.
So you... What? So, wait. You can only get free stuff if you're broke, and not because it's free and it's like good value for you because you don't pay for it? Sure, man, sure. I'm gonna clip this for the next bankruptcy. Oh man, this shit is gonna age so bad next time he's broke.
I'm not broke. I'm not a bum. I will buy my food.
He is a fucking bum, though.
I'll purchase the food, and then I will eat it on stream, and you will enjoy it. That's what we will do. Anyway. Have I ever tried poutine? No, I have not. So, from what I don't understand, isn't poutine supposed to be some kind of like a sausage-based gravy, but they put it over things like French fries or other things? I don't know exactly what is in poutine.
Just fucking look it up, loser. I did. You fucking bum. You broke bum.
Canadian dish, specifically from Quebec, consisting of French fries topped with cheese curds and gravy. It's not sausage-based, it's cheese curds-based. Okay. It's a popular comfort food often enjoyed in casual settings like bars and fast food restaurants. The exact origins of poutine are debated, but it emerged in rural Quebec.
Oh, I want to prepare this part for what he's about to say, because I know what he is about to say, because I've heard plenty of Canadians get heated because of that. So I'm gonna try and look for something.
Snack bars in the late 1950s. It sounds like slop, but maybe it'll be good. I don't know. You know, you don't want to judge a book by its cover. It looks disgusting.
He did it. He called it slop. He called the Canadian national dish slop. This guy whose celebratory Thanksgiving meals, Christmas meals, birthday meals, they look like they've already been eaten at least once. This guy calls anything else slop is insane. Look at this, bro. His Thanksgiving spread for 2022 is this. What? And it didn't work. YouTube is great. And it didn't work again. What the fuck?
What's up, everyone?
God damn it, you ruined my punchline. Of course, it's DSP's YouTube not gonna work. Oh, this is it. Look at this.
All right, it's Thanksgiving.
Actual slop. The same color. 4 shades of the same color.
22.
Thanksgiving spread. Look at this. Non-identifiable food. Already, this is second-hand food.
Got mac and cheese.
Whoa.
Cornbread.
Did it come out of your ass?
Potatoes au gratin.
This, like, the most normal thing is the green beans that are directly out of a can in the bun. Is the most normal thing on both of these plates.
Cranberry sauce, and of course, turkey.
Epic, 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 epic. Delicious and yummy.
I'm not going to lie, but it could be actually be really good. Okay.
Hello?
I'm
Brunel?
curious. It's good with pulled pork. Really?
What are we looking for
I
now?
was typing it. It went away.
Oh, and this is the podcast where he breaks his laptop, by the way. That's coming up. He broke his laptop. Because he's too fat. He's fat.
No one does it. I'm looking right now. No. This place is...
Oh, he can't find
miles away.
poutine.
I'm not ordering from them.
Why not? Just go and get it. It's 10 miles. 10 miles, bro. Too far away, man. It's too far away.
Nobody does it.
He didn't break his laptop, but it is damaged to the point where he will probably buy a new one because it's dark side Phil.
Right now.
This guy buys a new controller when he thinks it has stick drift, and then when he buys the new controller, he realizes the old one wasn't broken. Yeah, remember that controller scam? I remember. Because it was like, oh, I turned off the haptic feedback, and now it's working perfectly fine. Good thing I have this new controller somebody bought me. Oh, that's another great DSP moment. He has so many of those like small scammy moments that just make you think that he's a complete piece of shit. Which is right, by the way. It makes you think the right thing.
No one does it in my area. The closest place is over an hour away.
Yeah, you would have to go into Canada. I'm sorry, dude.
L&L Hawaiian Barbecue has it. Hold on, I'll search.
What are they, Hawaiian Canadians?
Look.
All right. Yes. Okay. Do they have it? Maybe. Maybe not. No, they don't. There we go. We found out.
Nope. If they do have it, maybe it's only in person. It's not on any. It's not on the delivery apps. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Have I seen the Sagat trailer? We're watching it today, Fusion. We literally just said that.
Yeah, but you spent so much time Googling what poutine is and looking for it on the DoorDash app that we forgot you were actually doing it.
Taco time. We did taco time. It was okay.
He does that a lot, by the way.
Okay, it wasn't awful, but it wasn't great. It was kind of in the middle.
And this is, by the way, not even the official food segment for his stream. Because later on, he's going to be having the official food segment where he's going to be looking for food to eat in the near future.
How you doing? Good morning, everyone. All right, so quickly, let's cover the schedule very quickly.
Let's not do that. Let's cover skipping through all of it. I have to give him some respect for the green screen plus screen share combo. I appreciate that. If I liked him and I was a fan of his and I watched his stream, I would have given him like a thumbs up for this. But I don't. But it is something that he would have otherwise not done.
Very hard to get good connections.
So yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I am off from streaming on Saturday when I return.
So yeah, let's skip this bullshit.
Get a super chat. Let's get a super
and begging.
Let's get a tip right now. Let's get one of each. Let's get that momentum rolling.
Does this even ever work, actually? When he says, whoa, let's get this and let's get this. Does it actually work? I don't think it does. And it kind of makes him look lamer than he actually is.
All right. And then let's figure out what the next reward is, because that's what we got to work on right now. We got to figure out what's the next DSP tries it, right?
Yeah, this is going to be the official food segment.
What's up, X-Shooter? Good morning. How are you today? Fred Rogers says, I remember you were hyped and excited for Tony Hawk 3 and 4. What happened? I lost a whole week. That's what happened. Like, literally, that's what happened. Out of nowhere, I couldn't work for a week. And it put me way, way behind. And there's nothing I could do about that. I have to focus on what we were already doing. We had just started GTA 4, which everyone is liking right now. And we were doing Death Stranding 2, which is working as a chill stream. People are showing up and supporting it. So I'm going to play what we got. And then, of course, Donkey Kong Bonanza is literally a brand new game that everyone wants to see.
Yo, Phil, this kind of makes you seem like a parasite, Phil. Just like you call your trolls for being. Because without games, no one would care about Phil. If video games didn't exist, that he can leech off of and pretend to like them, he wouldn't exist.
Is it as good as Super Mario?
Whoa.
Is it a system seller for the Switch 2? And I'm just as excited. So, you know, we're doing what's new and what's interesting and what you guys wanted, like GTA 4. You know, Tony Hawk 3 and 4, it's a good collection. It's classic games brought back for a modern...
Yeah, this guy, at least, you know what? At least I might be a parasite, but I don't pretend to like making fun of DSP. I like making fun of DSP. And he pretends to like 90% of the games that he plays, just so somebody that likes him as well can fucking give him money. So there's that. There's that.
I've never played them. I loved Tony Hawk Collection 1 and 2 when it came out years ago.
Because this dude's gonna fucking sit here and pretend that he likes playing Tony Hawk fucking pro skater games. And you see him, you start watching him play those games. And he just does like an ollie and a kickflip, and that's it.
Played the game, slowly learned them, ended up mastering them. By the end, I was basically nailing all the different, even the hidden stage at the end of the game, I did
Whoa.
And
did excellent. This game he doesn't like.
I actually got really good at a game and liked it, so all my detractors pretended like it didn't happen. Like, oh, no, that never happened. He wasn't good at that or nothing. No. On to the next game. You know,
bro, he was dog shit. I remember I watched the Tevin stream. I think it was called Philip Bernelio's Pro Beggar or something. I think I can actually find it right now. Philip Bernelio Pro Beggar. It's gonna come up. It's gonna come up. Oh, it didn't come up. Bombed complete. Tevin. Okay, please. No, Tevin. Oh, but there is a song called Beggar Man by Smooth and Terrell and Beggar in a Suit. And the Jolly Beggar, Professional Beggar, the Wealthy Beggar. Yep. But I remember I watched it and it was trash. It was trash. It's Tevin's fault because he deleted the stream. Allegedly. I'm accusing him of deleted the stream. He did something real bad and had to delete it. Oh, this is it. Felipe Bernelio's Pro Boomer. This is it. It wasn't Pro Beggar. I'm felted. And here he is. Let's see how amazing he is at this. Whoa.
Game. Well, at least one of
Yo, he did a backflip.
The PS1 era.
And he did it again, a backflip.
On PSN.
Whoa, look at this combo. This is crazy.
What the hell was that?
Whoa.
And he fell, so it's all gone. He got cucked. Well, he was great, though.
That's what usually
He was
happens.
really good.
So,
but like, I love his idea that the trolls are suppressing his accomplishment. He's actually low-key amazingly good at video games. But everyone is trying to pretend with propaganda that he actually is terrible. So people only make fun of his bad clips, and no one appreciates his amazing clips.
I am excited to hopefully eventually play it, but there's two factors. Number one, there's no rush. Dude, it's just a collection of old games. I could literally play that tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. It doesn't matter.
What about GTA 4? You could have played that anytime.
Whenever I play it.
I don't even understand what this discussion is about.
Oh, rush, because it's brand new. It's not brand new. It's old games. It's just a collection of old games. And number two, if we started playing that now, the problem is that game, and I know this from experience from playing the first collection, it's very attention demanding. You have to play it a lot to get into it and learn it. Well, if I'm going to do that, then how are we going to play everything else I'm playing? We don't have time for it right now. That's going to be a good game when things slow down and there's not as many games out and we have a lot of time to fill. That's the time to bring in a game like Tony Hawk 3 and 4. And if I didn't lose an entire week of streams, absolutely we would have played it. But what are you going to do? Life is life. And I understand if you were looking forward to Tony Hawk. You know, I know who was looking forward to Tony Hawk. My wife.
Tony Hawk.
She wanted to see me play it. And she's disappointed that I'm not playing it right now. And, you know, what can you do? It's life. You know, I didn't want to lose a week.
What? Yeah. Cat is excited to watch him play Tony Hawk.
So now we got to just, do the best.
And now again, we do the same old song and dance we do every time that he's gone for at least a day.
With the time that
Oh man, I missed out on this time.
do the right
Missed out.
right choices because people are showing up, engaging, and supporting with the content I'm making. So I must be doing the right thing, right? I will get to Tony Hawk at some point. Okay. All right, cool.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk.
You notice how all his new shirts are XL.
I don't know. I can't know what size there are, but one of my biggest concerns, not concerns, but I guess complaints or a thing that I made fun of him about was that all of his shirts were super skinny fit and small, and he looked like a child in them. I'm going to give you a great example. You can see this one on screen right now. Like this one here that he's wearing. This is super like tight shirt. Another one is, again, we're going to go to DSP Gaming. The Coming For You here. Not here. No, the Departnered stream. Yes. Removed from Twitch. This stream. For hateful slurs. Yeah, this one. This one. Twitch admits why they terminated my partnership. God damn it. And it's nonsense. My ultimatum. The boy gave an ultimatum to Twitch, and they didn't do jack shit. They completely stonewalled him again. People just keep ignoring this guy. Why? He's such a nice guy. Yeah, look at this shirt. This shirt looks like makes him look like he's an overgrown child. It's like a baby man t-shirt. The size itself is just very small. And here, of course, we got 0 comments. Oh, I miss those days.
Violating the terms of service and ban, but are bad enough to get me kicked out of your partner.
Hateful slurs.
2016, that's when I had signed that contract when I had come back.
And he got a nice little fade. He looks a lot more bloated than he does now, by the way. This might be a hot take. I don't know. Now he just looks worn out and maybe like he's got, I don't know, facial gout, if that's a thing. But here he just looks like actually bloated, like a bloated pale corpse.
About DSP tries it, all right? As of right now, I have no idea what we're doing for the next DSP tries it. I don't know if we want to do something from a fast food chain that added something new. I don't know, what we want to do. So let's look at a few different things that people have brought up and suggested. And then I'm going to open it up if you guys have suggestions of things I'm not aware of. Okay? Let's talk. All right, let's begin. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Absolutely.
Very nice.
Belts came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry about
What about the snorts, by the way? What happened with the snorts? I think they're gone. I think the snorts are just a psyop from Mossad to see if you're going to notice or you're going to care.
I got a
I don't know. Snorts are just gone. He got his post-nasal drip cured.
I think you'll like the changes in Street Fighter 6. When you perfect parry, it will charge some of your super meter. Oh, yeah?
Oh, I hate those shout-outs that just say something stupid and worthless.
I haven't paid any attention.
Hey, Phil, are you going to play this game that obviously you're not going to play?
She's like one of the least used, least liked, I'm not kidding, characters in Street Fighter history. It's kind of like they were like, who did we have in Street Fighter for a while? Oh, Elena hasn't been in since one of the DLCs for Street Fighter 4. Oh, let's just throw her in. She's not a fan favorite or anything, so I don't know why she's even in there. I have, like, 0 interest in this character, like 0. And I have her. I bought Season 2, and I just don't care. It's kind of similar to when they added Ed in Season 1. I was like, I don't give a shit about Ed. I'm never going to play this character. I'll have to learn how to fight him, but I'm not going to play him, right?
Right. A nice slurp. What do we have there in the cup? Is that coffee, allegedly?
Saga is the next DLC character, and he comes out August 5th. I will be checking him out. I just don't know to what capacity. Like, I don't know if I'm going to really deep dive into the character, if I'll just play him for one stream and be like, I hate Street Fighter 6. I don't know. Because Street Fighter 6 just doesn't appeal to me, just being honest. Now that I'm playing Capcom vs. SNK 2.
Yo, Street Fighter 6, no way. No way. This was the greatest fighting game of all time. For like a year and a half after it dropped, this guy was obsessed with it. And now he doesn't like it anymore.
For the last month and a half, that game is so far superior to Street Fighter 6. It's not even funny. Just the gameplay elements, the variety of characters and play styles, all of it. The only
he bought it. Yeah, that's a good point. He bought it like 3 times. He bought it on the PlayStation. He bought it on a PC. He bought the Ultra Deluxe Pay Pig Edition. He bought skins for microtransactions inside of the game. It's crazy.
Better at is the graphics.
And he bought it. He bought what was it? The Rolls Royce of fighting sticks. Yeah, like 3 or 2 fighting sticks he bought. He bought so much shit just to be not average at the game. And he ended up being average. God damn it. He played it on everything.
Even the music is better.
And he was still cucked by detractors on a regular basis. Piece of Peace, shout out to Piece of Peace. He hadn't played like fighting games, or at least seriously, before Street Fighter 6 came out. He got good at the game. He rapped DSP's ass like 10 times. Raw Phil also beat his ass like 10 times. To the point where DSP got like fucking troll paranoia and he started running away from people and not rematching him. Which he calls other people rage quitters over, by the way. But yeah, we're not supposed to remember this. We're not supposed to remember this. You're supposed to remember nothing, basically. You're not even supposed to remember what DSP did yesterday if you're a good fan of DSP. Because he's going to tell you, and he's going to tell you his version of what he did yesterday.
It's just the graphics is the only thing.
Because the reality is he is a control freak. He wants to control the narrative. He wants to control the environment. He's very much obsessed with the idea of having control over things. But it's a part of his personal hell that none of those things happen and work out the way that he wants. He can't have control of his own stream because people hate him and do all this fucking weird shit to derail it. He can't have control of the narrative because there's legitimate, actual thousands of people who push the actual narrative that happens. So yeah.
That's not better.
This is personal hell. We're all a part of it.
Literally every other aspect of Capcom versus SNK2 is better than Street Fighter 6. So for me, it's like, I don't really care. I don't want to go and play the inferior game just because it has an update. It sucks. It's boring as shit, you know? So, we'll see. But, you know, Sagat has always been one of my favorite characters in Street Fighter to begin with. So, at least giving him a shot when he comes out, you know, I will. But I guess we'll see how he plays today. I have no clue, you know, how he's actually going to play in this game.
This was such a worthless ramble that I have no idea what he actually wanted to say to begin with. Like, he started with, well, I didn't like this character very much. Well, you know what? I don't even like Street Fighter 6 very much. And then we came back to talking about Sagat again. Well, it doesn't matter.
We're going to find out when I watch this gameplay.
It's too complicated. He's just
my thoughts.
He's just thinking on a higher plane of existence than me. I can't even figure it out if I really want to.
Let's talk about DSP Tries It, all right? So let's get into some of the things that you guys have told me about that apparently these places are doing. You ready? First of all
right, now is the actual food segment.
Make sure that it actually exists.
Yes.
Give me a second here. Dude, what is wrong with my phone? Stupid thing.
Not yet? Not yet?
Okay, they do have it. Okay.
We're not there yet?
A new item was added to the Burger King menu. It is the barbecue brisket Whopper. All right? Now.
By the way, spoilers. Spoilers beware. If you're the type of guy that wants to be surprised by what Darkside Phil decides to eat, skip this segment. But he's gonna eat this. He's gonna eat this. And the rest of this segment is just like other bullshit. He wants to eat this, is the takeaway. He wants to eat this, has already decided to eat this, and he's just pretending and giving people the fantasy that they actually have a choice, but they really don't. Because he's gonna eat this. Or matter of fact, I think Kat wants to eat this. I think Kat has decided, I want to eat this, and this is what we're going to be having. So go and convince those dents that this is what we're going to be having, because this is what we're going to be having.
Choice of a place to get barbecue brisket. I'd say probably like...
He spent $100 on the deluxe edition of Mortal Kombat 1 and he refused.
Yes.
All cause he got shut out one match by a Johnny Cage player.
Oh, is that what happened? I just thought he was crying about lag. And then the next day he came and said like, oh, this game fucking sucks. NetherRealm fucked it up. The reviews are bad. People are dropping. The view counts are dropping. Everything. No one cares about it. And that was basically it. So yeah, I think he's just not a Mortal Kombat type of guy. I don't know. He's always been like a Street Fighter guy.
Like a local barbecue place that's highly rated, you know, something like that. If you were to ask me what's your second choice of a place to get barbecue brisket.
But big up the Deep Fryer for the $5, dude.
Or maybe like a chain barbecue restaurant. If you were to ask me like what's your third or fourth choice, I'd say, all right, well, maybe there's like a restaurant chain that does like steaks and stuff, but they also happen to have barbecue brisket. If you were to actually ask me in the rankings of places to get barbecue brisket, where would you put Burger King? I would say Burger King would be below some guy who says that he's selling barbecue brisket on the corner and he smokes it in his backyard. You never heard of him before. Like, I would go there first. You understand?
I don't know what his point is. His point is that this is going to be bad because Burger King doesn't make briskets usually, but they do now because it's a special thing. That's what a special thing kind of means, though, is a thing that you don't usually do.
Can you imagine that Burger King slow-cooked barbecue brisket right now?
No.
I really believe that.
No, it's a shitty fast food chain, just like McDonald's and KFC and whatever the fuck. Yeah, no one expects this. No one but Darkside Phil actually expects this, because Darkside Phil is stupid, and he has unrealistic expectations about everything ever.
No. You know what it is? They probably have mass-produced it somewhere in a factory, and then they probably vacuum-packed it, and then they send it to Burger King.
No way. Darkside Phil exposes how fast food works and why fast food is actually fast. No way. This is insane, dude. This is going to change everything. They're going to have to kill him for this. I think they might. They might have to put him down for this. That's what Boeing calls a whistleblower, and they don't last long in this industry. The fast food industry, oh man, it's dog eat dog out there.
Where they open a plastic bag and they squeeze it out and then they warm it up in a microwave and they slap it on top of a burger and they say barbecue brisket whopper. There's
Phil, you should be quiet, man. You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Brisket at a local Burger King.
Yeah, this really is like a pirate software level of insight, where he tells you the most basic bitch idea or concept or knowledge that has ever existed, but he tells it to you like he just figured it out, and he's the first guy to ever figure it out. And it's like this epiphany that he just had.
Okay? But admittedly, this is intriguing. Could it possibly be good? I don't think so. I think it will be disgusting. Like, my expectations are this would be horrible. But I don't know. Maybe
I forgot Pirate Software worked at Blizzard, which means that he's the GOAT, obviously.
Wrong. You know, I could be wrong. So the barbecue brisket Whopper was just added to the Burger King menu, and it is available. I checked. It is available in my area. But the problem is there's nothing else going on right now. So they do have Royal Crispy Wraps, and I've never done these before. So maybe what I would do is I would get the barbecue brisket Whopper and one or two variations of the Royal Crispy Wrap and try those. So that's one option, would be barbecue brisket Whopper and like wraps at Burger King. Okay? That's number one. Okay? Next option. McDonald's has brought back the snack wrap asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Okay? So why do I say it?
Okay, let's hear about how McDonald's is actually bad for you and it's not healthy. and it's not tasty, and it's actually slop and bad food.
Our snack wraps.
No one knew that, by the way.
Over a decade ago, McDonald's had these snack wraps. What they were was a one single chicken tender, and they would wrap it in a tortilla. So it would be small, it'd be like handheld, okay, like small, not a big burrito, but very skinny.
Handheld, portable. Handheld wrap. God damn it, bro. Why are you such a fucking dark side Phil? And he also did like a dick sucking motion. Let's see that again.
Tortilla. So it'd be small, it'd be like handheld, okay.
Yeah, just like that. It sucks that my slowing down doesn't work right now.
Tender. And they would wrap it in a tortilla.
Can I slow it down from here, maybe? I think I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a little bit of a suck. Yeah, let's go. Fondle the balls. Yeah, just like this. Just like this. Great job, Phil. Great job. Yep. That's why it was so hard for Rambo to leave. Oh, yeah, we just keep... Yep, the handheld. That handheld. Get over that handheld.
Says he would go to someone's barbecue over Burger King, but could just as easily get a cat-style meal that way. She forked up mac and cheese, and both of them were regarded enough to not taste the barbecue sauce before using it. Think about that.
I've been thinking about that. My verdict is that it's cringe, and you're right. And I was gonna say about he would go to someone else's barbecue over Burger King, but he's not invited to anybody's barbecue. He's not invited to anybody's anything, so he has to eat Burger King instead. Feels bad, man.
Different flavor of...
Big ups Vikes for $2, dude.
Back in the day, here's what they used to have. Both crispy and grilled. So you could get grilled or crispy chicken. And they had ranch.
No way. Whoa.
Barbecue. And at one point, they had like a spicy chipotle variation. So they had like all the, like 8 variations of snack wrap. They were cheap. They were like $1.79. So you could go to McDonald's and you get like 3 or 4 of these. And all different flavors, and you'd be like a meal. You know what I mean? And it would be cheap. That was the whole idea. They had it on the value menu, right? So McDonald's has brought back snack wraps, but the reason that I say asterisk, asterisk, asterisk is because they didn't really bring back the snack wrap. They only have 2. It even says right here, ranch.
Oh my God, this guy is so annoying. Because I would say over, like, when you consider many things that matter, many topics that you can talk about in depth and you can actually spend a while talking about, McDonald's fucking snack wrap is not one of them. To be giving context and history and talking about well, this isn't actually the snack wrap. Because I remember 25 years ago, it was a little bit better. It's just a complete waste of time. But this one of those points when he thinks he has valuable insight into something, so he's going to share it with you, whether you like it or not.
And guess what? It's only the crispy variation. They don't have the grilled. So if we were to do this, what I would do is I would probably order one of each. 1 ranch snack wrap, 1 spicy snack wrap. That's not much of a DSP tries it. So I'd probably have to get something else. And if you take a look, the only other new thing they have is a spicy McMuffin, which is literally the McMuffin with the same sauce they're putting on the snack wrap. They're just putting it on the McMuffin, and they're acting like it's something new. It's not. Maybe I could do this, the S'mores McFlurry. This is only for the summertime. So it's their McFlurry.
It's so fucking lame.
Cracker and stuff.
It makes him so cringe to be having segments like this and discussing it like it's an actual... I don't even know how to call it, like a business plan. A business plan. It's like you're discussing which project is viable for you to do in the future. What you should invest time and money in. And it's like a fucking Burger King burger.
Maybe I could do that. Last time that we did McDonald's, it was the...
He's so corny. Such a cornball.
Filet of fish and the McDouble. And that was also back in the fall. Like, that was a long time ago, like 8+ months ago. So maybe we could do McDonald's and do a few things. Do the 2 snack wraps, the S'mores McFlurry, and I would get something else too. Okay? So first 2 options are the Burger King Barbecue Whopper and the Royal Wraps, or McDonald's snack wraps and the S'mores McFlurry. That's the first two options.
Yeah, this snack wrap looks shitty though. It looks bland as fuck. It looks like it's not worth the money. It's one of those things where you eat it and you're like, yeah, it was okay, but it wasn't worth it.
Does Sagat say hyper in the old Street Fighters? It sounds like he is. No, he says tiger. Tiger. He's throwing tiger fireball, so he says tiger when he does it. And he says tiger knee, tiger uppercut. They did change that later on. It changed to tiger blow. And then sometimes he says other things, but it's always he's yelling out tiger. Okay. Thanks for $2. Okay. Continuing on. Taco Bell has new crispy chicken. Wait a minute. Burger King has crispy wraps.
Oh, he's gonna say that they're copying or something. This guy's so annoying. Just talk about what you want to eat, you fucking lame asshole. And we're just gonna is this because he has nothing else to talk about in the podcast, so we need to literally like actually waste time with this?
Taco Bell has the same fucking thing.
Whoa. No way.
Different fast food chains all have exactly the same thing right now.
No way. They have a wrap with chicken in it. That's so crazy. Somebody should trademark it. They should sue each other into oblivion.
Chicken tender.
Over a fucking chicken wrap.
Why do they all copy each other? Do they not even try to do anything original?
What is original?
Right? Like, this is it's the same shit. We just looked at 3 different companies.
Yeah, then you try something original and Darkside Phil tells you nobody asked for this and he doesn't care and it sucks and he just wants the other thing.
Companies that are doing exactly the same thing.
Why doesn't DSP do something original? How many fucking burgers has he had for DSP Tries It? How many DSP Tries It has he fucking made? Why doesn't he try something original? Because nobody likes his original ideas of smelling perfume. Oh, you guys, do you guys want me to like spray myself with perfume and then try and explain what it smells like, even though I can't even explain things that I am looking at?
Anyway, so Taco Bell is doing crispy chicken tenders in 2 variations. One variation is this burrito, and I think it's either ranch, like a avocado ranch, or spicy ranchero. And they're also doing it in...
Bro, he sounds like one of those rich... Los Angeles-based YouTubers that literally have nothing to talk about outside of like Starbucks coffee and shit that they did yesterday. Like he sounds like Shane Dawson, literally Shane Dawson content. Oh man, like whoa, there's like a new fucking spicy crispy wrap in McDonald's, but you guys are not gonna believe it. They also have the spicy crispy wrap in Burger King. Is this some kind of a conspiracy? We'll find out today in this episode of fucking Shane Dawson doing dumb shit.
That's what's there on the left. All they do, the taco is basically...
I love Shane Dawson, if you couldn't tell.
Like a spring mix and sauce, while the burrito is 2 tenders with a spring mix, cheese, and sauce. It's not anything special. All right. Now, what they're also doing, if you
when
look
you
down
take your
here,
15 minutes break and your 50-year-old McDonald's manager starts talking to you about history of McDonald's, how cheap things were lol.
Yeah. That's the one geezer that you work with, the one like 65-year-old guy that you work with, the unk of the shift when you work in a place like this, and then you both take your break at the same time, and you got to listen to how much cheaper things were when he was like 16. And he had to eat fucking gravel off the street.
These away Lux boxes. You might say, what the hell is that? So all they've done is they took what already existed and they said, oh, Tony Hawk eats it. But he doesn't.
Whoa. What?
Tony Hawk doesn't eat that shit.
Why? How do you know?
There's no way he eats that shit. Why do I know? Because he's skinny.
What?
Eat Taco Bell. Tony Hawk is filthy rich. He doesn't sit around eating Taco Bell. All right.
So that must mean that Kat eats a lot of Taco Bell. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Phil? Does Catherine enjoy herself a lot of Taco Bell? I don't know.
He probably has like a dietitian who makes him his meals.
No, I don't think he actually does. I don't think he might. I don't think he does though. And also, like, this guy has never found out about what a brand representative is. Wow. You just fucking pay this guy to pretend to like your product. Is literally like every other kind of sponsorship. Unless he coincidentally happens to also enjoy the product, which is cool. It's a good thing if you can find people like that, but you don't really have to.
Who makes some gourmet foods every day. He doesn't eat Taco Bell, all right? But they paid him, so here he is. So anyway, if you explore now,
I just don't understand what's wrong with that. Like, what is the bad thing in paying Tony Hawk to promote Taco Bell? Like, I just don't get it.
basically there's 3 boxes. This one is a beefy 5-layer burrito, a crunchy taco, cinnamon twist, and a medium drink. This one is a chicken chalupa supreme, beefy 5-layer burrito, crunchy taco, chips, and drink. This one is the deluxe. So this one has the new crispy chicken burrito that we just saw.
Burrito?
Plus a Burritos Locos taco. Plus a regular crunchy taco. And cinnamon twist and a drink.
Oh, so Tino says in chat, Tony Hawk stated in an interview that this was his normal Taco Bell order. Well, there you go then. Dark Side Phil debunked.
So
once again, the trolls win. What is special? Depending on what is special. For me, fast food is not special. I don't think any of this is special. It's just a shitty fucking Taco Bell diarrhea-infused burger and a wrap. Like, you're just gonna get the shits out of it. It's not special. Having diarrhea is not special, Phil. You can just eat one of Cat's meals if you want to have diarrhea. That's how not special it is.
No, it's not. Okay? But if we were...
But it's special if you're gonna watch Phil eat it. Yeah. Tony Hawk eating it is not special, but Phil eating it is special.
Taco Bell. Look at this. He's looking at it like, this is hilarious. People eat this shit. Look at his face. He's just laughing because what's happening is, see his eye? It's not looking at the taco. He's looking down here. His check is down here that they gave him. It's probably like $500,000.
And here is the kind of the same thing, isn't it? Isn't it the same thing? Because DSP also demands an unreasonable amount of money to eat this. And he doesn't even endorse it. He just like eats it and tells you what he thinks about it.
So he's looking down here.
Bro, he loves reading marketing speak out loud.
Yeah, and he loves reading it and pretending like he's too smart for it. And being like, whoa, who's gonna fucking fall for that? And then he turns around and buys like the 5 different deluxe editions of Street Fighter 6 and buys a bunch of shit from the microtransaction shop. Yeah, what a smart guy. Never falls for anything.
That's so stupid. All right, so anyway, we could do Taco Bell, but I'm not actually expecting this to be anything good. All right, I think this is going to be pretty bad, to be honest. The Lux box is nothing new. The only thing new that they actually have is these, and I don't think that these will be very good. Okay? So, there you go. Now, these are what I found for fast food. Maybe you guys know of...
Oh, and that's all we got?
...that are doing something new.
That's all we got is 3 things? No, come on. And now we just passed the ball to Chad.
Now, and if you do, let me know, because we can look it up right now. So if someone knows, tag me.
Oh, this is so insufferable.
New fast food, if you know there's something new somewhere I should look at, okay? Excuse me. But what we were talking about was going back to a place that I went to over 8 months ago. Okay.
Vinny's Pizza?
Katsu Burger. We tried this on November 1st of last year, and to be honest, it doesn't feel like that long, does it? Time flies, and things have been going really good. You know what I mean? Like, everything's been going great for me. The streams are going well.
That's a cope.
Doing a new variety of stuff. All my equipment upgrades have made all the playthroughs better.
But what about the personal stuff that caused you to not be here at work for like a week? And you said it's some of the worst shit that you ever had to go through. How about that? Everything is great besides the terrible, depressing stuff that happens to me. It sounds like a cope.
You know, we could do new kinds of stuff with the new cameras and everything.
Yeah, like what? We're going to do new kinds of stuff with the new cameras. Do you have a camera you're going to shove up your ass or something? What new stuff are we going to do?
So, everything's so...
He's going to show you a different angle you've never seen before.
I feel like the whole last year has been a
Phil
blur.
thinks that the restaurants copied each other. Pretty sure the concept of tacos has existed for millennia by now.
Or chicken wraps in particular, because I like chicken wraps, and I think people in general like chicken wraps. So fast food chains are like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a chicken wrap, because there's also a chicken wrap in KFC. I don't know how it's called. The Twister? Is that the Twister? Yeah, and I like that, even though it's pretty small. So yeah, there are wraps all over the place.
In my mind, seriously. Okay. So, Katsu Burger, which we did on...
And big ups QB 113 for the 24 months, dude.
What do they do? Well, let me show you. Last time, I believe we did the Ninja Deluxe, which was their pork loin katsu. And last time we did the Godzilla Attack, which was this. It was beef katsu with 12 spice, jalapenos, pepper jack cheese, tonkatsu sauce, and spicy mayo. And yes, it actually was insanely huge. It was ginormous, okay? But they do many other things. There's a Tokyo Classic. The
I don't know.
curry could be good. A honey miso.
I think Cat wants to eat this. I don't know why he decided to eat the Burger King. Maybe he made a poll about this, but I'm pretty sure Cat wants to eat this.
How about this one that has a fried egg on top of it? That could be pretty good. Samurai Select. This one is kind of like a teriyaki variation because it has pineapple on it, right? And also wasabi mayo, so it could be very spicy. This one is supposed to be really hot. So crispy natural beef katsu topped with pepper jack, wasabi mayo, and tonkatsu. They also have teriyaki chicken. That could be delicious. Now, in addition, they have these. Now, we opted not to do these because these are like over $20 each. And to be honest, I don't know how I would eat this in the office. Like, the Godzilla burger was like this big. So these have to be like this big. How would I eat that? You know what
I hate vertical burgers. I love horizontal scaling burgers. Vertical scaling burgers, I hate them.
Get like
how the fuck do you eat this?
Like maybe get the teriyaki.
Look at this. Like they look so trash on the photos. This like what the fuck? At least like AI generated or something. This looks like dog shit.
The wasabi or the samurai and the gozaimasu, right? They also do fries and sides. Last time we tried the bonsai bites. Those were amazing. Maybe this time I would try the wasabi coleslaw. It's supposed to be a spicy coleslaw.
The wasabi coleslaw.
12 spice fries, because last time we got the nori fries. Okay? So this could be interesting.
Wasabi coleslaw.
Trying completely different things off the menu that we haven't attempted yet. It could be good to go back after a while, right? So those are my ideas for DSP Tries It. All right? What do you guys think? Do any of those sound good to you? Are you aware, again, of any other places that are doing interesting things with fast food?
KFC? But KFC don't do anything interesting.
He says, look into Din Tai Fung. So Din Tai Fung is a place that does dim sum. What is dim sum? Well, it's a style of cooking. Here, I'm going to, instead of me trying to explain it myself.
Big ups, comrade.
Hey, big ups, 2 cats, 1 roach, dude. Thank you for the contribution.
Traditional Chinese meal compromised. Boy, I'm stupid. Let's try.
Yo, he started Googling stuff. This is insane. I've been asking for this for decades. For him to actually look shit up before he talks trash.
Again. Dim sum is...
But ironically, whenever he's wrong, he doesn't look up anything. He forgets that this exists when he's getting called out over being wrong about something.
It's a traditional Chinese meal comprised of a variety of small and savory dishes, typically enjoyed with tea. It's a social dining experience, often involving shared plates of dumplings, buns, and other delicacies. It's the Chinese version of tapas, designed for sharing and conversation. So, it could be steamed or fried. It could be those buns that are filled and stuffed with things. It could be actual dumplings that are filled with like pork or other things, shrimp. Or it could be soup. There's soup in them too. All right? So there is a Din Tai Fung near me. It's at my local mall. I've been there before. But there's a problem. That kind of food is good, fresh, and in person. Here's why. They literally bring it out of the kitchen in steaming containers. Literally, the food is...
Then do a IRL DSP Tries It. Have Cat hold the camera and just eat it in the store, in the place. You can just do that. People do that all the time. And it's going to be something different and original and unique.
Steaming on...
But Phil can't do it because the trolls run his life. Because the trolls are going to say something he doesn't like. the trolls are gonna do something he doesn't like because he's a slave.
And what you're supposed to do is then open it and eat it right out of the steaming container.
Because Duty Streams runs this guy's life. Duty operates this guy's entire existence.
That it's ultra fresh. Now, I'm not saying you can't get it delivery. You can. But you lose a lot of that stuff when you eat it in this way. Okay? You do. You lose a lot of the effect of it getting super fresh. If it's cold, it's not as good. If it's not fresh,
okay, we got it, bro. We got it.
It's not as good.
We got it.
I know, because
you need it to be fresh.
Delivery, and it's not nearly as good as in person. I could do it, but it's not going to have the effect of being there. And
oh my God, he said the same thing in like 16 different ways. This guy is insufferable.
We got a soup dumpling. I forget what it was called.
Oh, and here we have somebody, he's definitely not going to respond to this, but somebody sent him a super chat saying, why are you still acting like Triple P? Just let it go.
It was a soup-filled dumpling, and one of, like, we had like 4 things. That's what you do. Like, you kind of pick at each one.
I mean, yeah, you probably should.
We had it at the restaurant, and it was ridiculously good. But to do it delivery, the other thing too, like, it's not exactly the most interesting thing to watch. It's literally finger foods, right? It's usually like a little dumpling. Done.
Is it interesting to watch him? Also, he does consider like the subhuman faces that he makes while eating. He considers that like an attraction. Because low-key, he's always making content for the trolls. He doesn't give a rat's ass about what his actual fucking pay pigs want to see, because they don't really matter. It's the trolls that matter. And even though he's doing it in kind of a reverse way, where it's like, it's not directly, I'm going to make this because the trolls are going to love it. It's more like, I'm going to make this because the trolls are going to be so mad, and the trolls are going to say this, they're going to say that. But that's kind of also, you're doing it because of the trolls saying a specific thing to you. Therefore, they have a lot of power over you. And this is worse than being audience whipped, which I also despise in YouTubers when their audience completely has a chokehold on everything they do and everything they say, and they're terrified of disappointing their audience, which basically makes them say the same shit over and over again that their audience wants them to hear. It's worse. It's worse than that.
Bigger buys the Switch 2 version of SF6.
I don't know if we're gonna go that far, because now he's kind of fallen out of love with it. But if the Switch 2 came out like a year ago, he would have been bought it by now, just to see how it would run and what the connection would be like. I can almost guarantee this would have happened, because it's like an insanely DSP thing. But now I think it's a little past the time for doing it.
It's coming apart, and you can see it.
Yeah, he wants this.
It's not like that. It's different. It's not as presentable because it's meant to be more of a finger food kind of a deal. So I appreciate the suggestion, Arg, but I don't think I would do it. Also, just to be honest, Din Tai Fung is actually expensive. Like, each individual...
Yo, I thought you had money, bro. I thought you weren't broke. But now food is too expensive. Ordering food that you get paid for is expensive. What are you, fucking broke? Broke Burnell. That's how I'm gonna call him. Broke boy Burnell.
Is like,
haha, he's broke. He's penniless. He's starving.
Anywhere between $7 to $10, and usually to get a meal, you want a bunch of these orders. Now to pay that much in person, and it's fresh and it's good.
Bill's broke, you guys.
To pay for that delivery and to not get that fresh experience, it's not really worth it. Okay. Yes, we do have Vietnamese places nearby, but I've already done Vietnamese previously. Remember, we had the oxtail pho, and it was disgusting. It smelled like a dirty diaper, and I didn't eat it. Okay.
Okay. Can we actually have something more interesting now? Did we settle on the food? No, we didn't. Now we have the actual discussion. Should I eat this, or should I perhaps eat this and not eat this? But can I eat this? Maybe. Maybe I can. Maybe I will not. And maybe I will.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's this moment.
On this show.
How is he going to decide it, though? Based on what some guy says in chat? One guy is the spokesperson for the millions of people that love Darkside Phil?
Of what the next DSP tries it is. Should it be the Burger King?
Or is he going to put it on a poll? So the 5 people that are currently in his chat, out of which 4 of them are trolls, they're going to decide what happens in his content.
Should it be the McDonald's snack wraps and the s'mores McFlurry? Should it be the Taco Bell burrito and taco with the crunchy tender and I guess a variation of the stupid Lux box? Or should we revisit Katsu Burger and get other things off the menu? Or is it none of the above and you guys have a better idea? Please.
Oh, it better be some of the above.
Let me know your thoughts and your ideas right now. Katsu Burger is your Dungeon Keeper's Mistress says Katsu Burger is my vote. What do you guys think?
Oh, so it really is just looking at chat. So what is chat saying? Here I'm going to pause it, but even though everybody just says different stuff because it's like a stream chat, like what do you expect for them to agree? So here we have somebody saying Katsu, then a guy says Burger King, then another guy says Katsu, and someone else says Phil's shirts, and then someone else says Arby's that has Philly cheesesteak.
Glenn wants BK. Only ceremonial matcha says Katsu Burger. Arby's has a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, but not really. Well, let's look at Arby's. Let's open it.
Yeah, let's waste some more time. They don't really have a cheesesteak.
Honestly, I think I would rather do like Burger King than that, or McDonald's than.
Did he show it?
He
didn't even show it.
Look at this. Quarter pound of steak covered in the luckiest American cheese alive.
Yummy. The luckiest cheese?
The luckiest American cheese alive? Who wrote this? So all they have right now is the cheesesteak, a white cheddar mac and cheese, and an orange cream shake. That's it. Not great, honestly. It's okay. Honestly, I think I would rather do like Burger King than that, or McDonald's than that. That doesn't sound very good to me. But, I mean, it's a consideration. It is something new. If you guys think that I should do that, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, it might actually be AI. It might actually be AI. I'm starting to like look for AI in everything because it literally is in everything. Dude, on Instagram, I'm seeing like entire reels that are just AI generated that are supposed to be memes. Like some of those, you know, the world star hip hop, people fighting in the streets type of stuff, or things that somebody would film with their phone and upload on Instagram and it would go viral. Well, people are making those with AI now, so it's completely like a fake thing, like an actual fake. And one of those days, I'm going to start thinking that they're pretty funny, that they're just as funny as the normal ones. And then we completely lose our minds collectively.
That barbecue place. What was the name of that place again? Some kind of... I forgot what it was called. We didn't do it because I didn't want to do a bunch of red meat all at once. What the hell was it called?
Oh, I need to send a work email.
That's what it was called, right?
Like right now, I guess. Yeah.
Excuse me. Trying to see what they do. They do a chopped brisket sandwich, a chopped pork sandwich, a chicken sandwich, a prime rib dip, the King Ranch sandwich, which is both
the King Ranch. Is this like a king snake sandwich?
Brisket, pork, and a Cajun link on a sandwich. Oh my god! Then they do pork spare ribs, just chicken, which is half of a barbecue chicken, chopped pork, brisket.
Oh, this is so boring, bro.
$1 super chat, and he says the king needs protein. Protein? I don't think there's anything about me that's very bro. Just saying. And French Boutique did a $2 super chat. Says, "Yo dessert French deep sandwich free." Okay, if you say so. Thanks for the super chat. Okay.
Oh my god. Sometimes I look at the expression on his face when he gets a super chat like this and he realizes how dented his audience is. And he's like, oh yeah, it's those people that pay for everything and completely support my life. It is kind of sad, but it doesn't fucking matter because greed wins.
Spawn Killer says
Greed is the driving force behind his entire existence is greed. Even though this money doesn't even go to something that is cool, it just gets spent on bullshit that just does not last. Gets spent on food and toys that he doesn't even want or enjoy.
You didn't think,
oh, what a fucking curse,
that the Arby's burger would be good either. You know, he makes a good point. I thought the Arby's burger would be bad. It was super good. So maybe their cheesesteak is actually good. Okay, so here's what we should do. We need to start eliminating, because we got to figure this out. I would say between Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Katsu Burger, and Arby's, I'm eliminating Taco Bell right now. I don't give a shit. Seriously, the Tony Hawk meal is stupid. It's not even really a meal. It's just his face on a meal that already exists. It's just dumb, okay? Let's eliminate between Burger King, McDonald's, and Arby's. Let's eliminate one of the three right now, okay?
How are we going to eliminate it?
So,
why don't you just make a poll, bro? What the fuck? Just make a poll and let it run until the end of the pre-stream and then announce, well, you guys have decided we're going to do this. This guy used to run polls for everything. He would run a poll for which finger he's going to use to pick his fucking nose with. And now he's not running polls, I guess, for this. And we're just going to waste time on purpose. Because he knows he's got nothing for his podcast. He's got nothing. Then he's going to watch the Sagat trailer for like 45 minutes. And then we got Q&A and nothingness. I don't even think I'm going to last through this whole shit.
Brisket, Whopper, and the Royal Crispy Wraps. McDonald's, Return of the Snack Wrap,
Dude
and the
should just
S'mores
go to a
McFlurry.
Seattle solo kitchen. He already looks homeless.
Yeah, he does. He's broke. He's homeless. He's completely trash. He lives on the street.
Or the Arby's.
Big ups, Mandingo Ultra.
And maybe I guess I could try like their orange shake, right? What do you guys
He
think?
eliminated Arby's cause he's scared of roast beef.
Yeah, he's avoiding all kind of beef nowadays. He wouldn't even name drop Billy Mitchell, which is kind of weird. Like, why wouldn't you even name drop him? But it's because he's a coward. He is always a coward. Unless he sees an opportunity to act like a big tough guy and get away with it and have nobody notice that he's trying. In which case he takes that opportunity, and then when somebody talks back, he turns back into a complete coward again. Everything has to be safe with him. And it's like, I don't even know what the problem is with talking shit on the internet. Because he loves talking shit. He loves talking shit. He thrives on it. He just can't really back it up because he's Dark Side Phil. He's like the internet's... the avatar of a loser is Dark Side Phil. Whenever somebody wants to make a reference to the internet, it's just DSP. And being like, whoa, this guy is the next DSP because he sucks ass. Speaking of which, you've probably seen this by now. Ren's Reviews had a new video about pirate software. And the first thing he says in the video is thus.
The universe has made a sequel to Dark Side Phil.
The universe has made a sequel to Dark Side Phil.
And titled it Pirate Software.
What am I supposed to do for you?
And it wasn't even like a compliment. It wasn't even like more to expand on it. It was just a reference. Hey, you guys, this guy is a loser. You know this guy? He's a fucking bum. He's a bum. But yeah, shout out to Ren's Reviews. I like his reviews. Like he puts in a lot of effort. Sometimes it doesn't work, like with a bunch of songs that he made that I think are cringe and I always skip them. But sometimes it really does work. When he painted himself blue for his Avatar review. That shit was awesome. Let me show you. Just real quick. Because DSP is being super entertaining. And as you know, I'm very, very focused into what he has to say. Where the fuck is that? When did that game even come out? Whoa, it came out a year ago? Imagine this game came and literally was completely memory hold.
But I haven't had any luck so far.
Yeah, so he painted himself blue and went outside in the street where he was trolling people.
She's white. What you want to? All right. So if you looking to go date a girl, what's like the biggest turnoff for you?
If she's white.
If she's white. What you want her to be, bro?
Blue.
You want her to be blue?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
It's a great joke. Anyways, here's another shot of Dave's slop, Dave's traditional meal, and let's go back to Dave.
Eliminate McDonald's.
As you can see, this is very, very engaging and riveting content. I definitely shouldn't have been derailed.
All right. All right, eliminate McDonald's. McDonald's is out. Forget the snack wraps. They suck ass. Okay, fair enough. So now we have Burger King, Katsu Burger, and Arby's. Let's do a poll. Let's poll the audience.
Yo, you shout out to Vac412. You live in Eindhoven. I used to live there as well for a couple of years. It's a nice city, even though it's fucking boring.
Yeah,
but it's not supposed to be fun.
Shall we? Okay. Excuse me. Tickle in my throat. Ugh, annoying.
All right, this is getting skipped aggressively. Oh, there we go. We have a poll. Finally, we have a poll. And it's going to be the barbecue brisket because obviously Burger King is a meme. I shouldn't be writing work emails talking about DSP at the same time.
Burger King.
I get carried away. And he's actually just sitting there and waiting for votes to be sent to the poll. He's not even trying to make anything interesting.
Both on Kick and on YouTube, Burger King won. Are you kidding me? Yeah, by a large margin, too. Sheesh.
He doesn't want to do that.
Barbecue.
What did he even want to do out of these? Yeah, he wanted to do the Katsu Burger. He was selling people on the Katsu Burger and no one cared. They just voted for Burger King. Because, of course, the trolls. You should just subtract the troll votes.
Amy, yeah, by a large margin, too.
Large marge?
Sheesh. So you guys want to see me do the barbecue Whopper, the barbecue...
He's so disappointed it's not his choice.
Crispy wraps, huh?
Yeah, Cat's gonna be pissed.
Ask and you shall receive. This what you want. I'll give you what you want. We can keep in mind the other ideas are not out. We could still do McDonald's. We could still do Katsu Burger. We could still do Arby's.
Yeah, we can still do the Katsu, you guys. Keep in mind, you can do it.
You guys just voted that you want this freaking Whopper, huh? The brisket Whopper from Burger King. All right, fair enough. So here's the deal. You voted. That's what you want. I'm on the wrong screen, by the way. If you want the barbecue brisket Whopper from Burger King, along with a couple of the royal crispy wraps that they have there, let's get some support.
And begging.
We are at like $10.
This shit ain't free, pay pigs.
We're at $7 of support. For $7, geez, here you go. There's $7. An empty, devoid Seattle. That's what you get. For $7 of support. I've been streaming for an hour. Awful.
Hey, what's up, Desperado?
Let's get some support right now.
Sadly, I'm on my way out for today.
Let's get some.
So you caught the tail end of the stream.
Let's hit the goals. Let's get going.
Let's get some goals. And does he? I think he does.
Voted for what you wanted.
I think he does. He's just so fucking annoying. He's basically paywalling the content. Because, like, he's just going to be fucking begging until you give him the money.
Get some support.
Of course.
Let's get our first sub of the day. Let's get our first.
For life.
Well, we had a few tiny tips.
And you're just going to keep talking about it.
Our first $5 contribution of the day. Right? And let's get some memberships. We haven't had any memberships in a couple days, I think. Let's get some...
Yeah, let's get a wire transfer. Let's get a check. Let's get a Venmo. Let's get a Revolut. Let's get an OnlyFans membership.
Okay. That's all the fentanyl smoke coming out of Seattle. You're probably right. Yeesh.
Yeah, DSP doesn't do drugs. But he should, definitely. I think they would help him.
All right.
You should be popping perks.
Well, folks,
It would be Perk Burnell. That would be awesome.
we have one other thing to do on today's podcast, all right? The Street Fighter 6 Sagat gameplay has released. And so, I would like to take a look at it today.
Yeah, this is... I don't even know what to say. I have nothing to add to this in zero interest to watching it. Because it's fucking DSP watching a trailer for a game I don't care about. Obviously. Well, this getting skipped. Yeah, he would be Perkside Phil. Goddamn.
DLC character. Forgot his name. Yeah, what is the Convergence mod for Dark Souls 3, J. Kuma? What's that?
Convergence mod. I think that was like kind of an overhaul.
Rashid. He was the first DLC character in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, exhaustive overhaul with a bunch of stuff. He should definitely do that because it's probably really easy to install and it changes a bunch of stuff and he doesn't need to do more. Yeah, looks pretty good. I guess. I don't even know.
Gaia1 says, what do you think about the new Mario Kart since now it's been out for a while? Would you say it's the best Mario Kart game ever? No. I would say it's the best graphics. It's the best nostalgia bait, meaning so many throwback references to previous Mario Karts and franchises. Amazing remixed classic music, right? But gameplay elements, literally Mario Kart World is get the overpowered items and then come back. That's the entirety of the game. Even if you drive the best, you can't win because people will still get the overpowered items and then come back at the end and there's nothing you can do about it. It's atrociously bad. It's just shitty as hell. Like yesterday, to give you an example, I was massively in first place in a race. The game gave me red shell, blue shell.
No way. The game screwed Phil.
I stopped the second red shell with an item behind me. How the fuck do I then stop the blue shell exactly?
Again, I'm going to repeat what I said yesterday during the stream. He might be completely right, and the game might have glitched or bugged, but at the end of the day, the facts are that I'm looking at a middle-aged man, a man in his mid-40s, complaining about a children's video game cheating him out of a better placement. So he is the problem in this case, and he is more embarrassing than the game failing him or screwing him over.
And then I went from first place to 16th, and I was eliminated from the race. How is that skill? It's not. It's the game is literal garbage because it just allows the overpowered items to just dominate and spam, and you can't come back from it. So it's actually not a good game, sadly. It's a party game. It's a silly game with chaotic fun. It's
yes, it is.
And it's not.
But why are you taking it seriously then? Guy who takes a game for families seriously, telling you shouldn't be taking it seriously. Yeah, the problem isn't you.
Reflection of skill, winning races. It's just not.
You shouldn't be tryharding in Mario Kart. Whoa, that's crazy. Crazy. That blows my mind. You shouldn't be taking it seriously.
Jakuma says the DS3 Convergence mod adds new weapons, mechanics, bosses, and new areas. Okay, sounds great. What's up, Daddy Big Bucks? How are you over on Kick? How's it going, man? Yeah, exactly. Mario Kart World is a party game. That's the best way to describe it. It's a party game.
Yes.
And it's sad because they shouldn't have approached it like that.
But how did they approach it, though? You just admitted that you're approaching it wrong, that you're tryharding and you're expecting too much and you're putting in too much effort.
They should have approached it like this is going to be our launch flagship title.
Uh-huh.
This the best Mario Kart ever. Let's have a serious ranking system with tiers and levels
But like that's what?
Like any other game.
So it should be for tryhards. You're telling him essentially to change their whole foundation, to make it a tryhards game so they can be sweating against children. So Phil can be tryharding against little Timmy that is 12 and is playing the game while he's taking a poo. Yes, definitely.
Levels that you level up, you get to the next tier.
Definitely. It should be the next Forza. Mario Kart is going to be the next driving sim.
Players, it has none of that at all.
Yeah.
It's literal slop. The open world is completely empty. There's nothing in it, and there's no point to doing any of the challenges in it. They do nothing. They give you badges you never see and stickers you never use. It's a complete waste of time. You can unlock all the content in the game in 2 days. It's bad. It really is a massively overpriced launch title.
Hey, what's up, Ramon?
All right,
and again, we're back to complete dead air.
Can we get some...
Are we going to adjourn in a few minutes? No. Oh, yeah, I guess a few minutes is like 15 minutes.
Or for the end of the show.
Yeah, let's get some money.
Or opposite of the other day when we had great support during the...
Yeah, maybe milking the same people every day leads to diminishing returns. Maybe that's a thing that happens, actually. But I'm not the one with a business degree and also a bankruptcy. So he's the most experienced one here.
Ending 2 stream. Now we have almost nothing. And the podcast...
Well, let's just milk the same 2 people every day.
...of the day over on Kick. Can we get our first membership? Can we get a tip bigger than $2?
Yeah, what the fuck is $2? Is nothing. Fuck you.
Support today.
Fuck your money, I want more.
Barbecue brisket.
Iwamoto just send me $1. Can we get a tip bigger than $1?
What idiots. They should have made it a marriage of Dark Souls and Assetto Corsa. Nintendo does not understand their target audience, clearly.
Yeah, he just I love how he explained where the problem is. That the game is meant to be played chill and you should hang out when playing it and it's a party game. And then he wants it to fundamentally change so he could still be bad at it. I repeat, he would still be bad at this game, even if it was the way he wanted it to be. Because then it would be a lot harder and people would be trying a lot harder than they are right now. So yeah, very great point by Phil. Great point. Big up Siomoto for the $1.
Whopper.
Let's get a tip bigger than $1. What is a fucking dollar? It's nothing. It's worthless. At least it's an American dollar. If it was Canadian, it would be even more worthless and nothing. And if it was Australian, it would be the most worthless.
Because we're going to start with Death Stranding 2 in just a couple minutes here.
Okay, so what are we doing right now, though? What is this moment right now? How do we call this segment? The waiting segment? The loading screen segment? The dead air segment? Because this is just 20 minutes straight.
Mario Kart is not unpolished and not buggy. The problem...
How is he able to eat a barbecue brisket burger? Hashtag fake out, hashtag stolen Gouta.
What was that? What was that burger? But yes, that is a good point. How can he eat a barbecue brisket burger? Stolen gouter.
Problem is
it's like stolen valor for gout. I know what you mean.
It hides the game's flaws. When you're playing online...
Oh, man.
All of a sudden
got fake gout. Imagine if he actually's got fake gout. That would be insane.
Lagging. But you can't tell.
He just lied about having gout.
Visually not easy to tell when it lags.
Because maybe he thought that, growing up, someone told him that gout is something incredibly painful and incredibly, uncomfortable, and that they hate having it. And then he grew up, and one day he stubbed his toe, and it hurt, and he was like, oh my God, I think I have gout. And then he pretended he has gout for the rest of his life. But then he mentioned to the public that he has gout, and then they laughed at him because it's an embarrassing thing to have, and then they made fun of him. But I don't think he actually does. I think he really has gout. And he was calling it a blood disease to make it seem more, deeper than it actually is, which is just a form of arthritis. So yeah, you don't have blood disease, DSP. Blood disease.
Remember yesterday, there was a guy driving in front of me with 2 bananas, and then they just disappeared. Where the fuck did the bananas go? And then there was a
They got squeezed.
Who was in front of me, and he completely vanished. And then all of a sudden, he reappeared further ahead of me. Huh? You can't teleport in the game. So how did that happen? Because it's basically, it doesn't slow down with lag. It just hides the lag by changing the visuals quickly and hoping you don't notice. But the game is lagging too online. Like the more I play, the more laggy it's getting because there's less of a player base. You can't do math on it because Nintendo hides the numbers. But people are already guessing that Mario Kart World has lost something like 75% of its player base.
Yeah, the term people are guessing is the clickbait here. Who is guessing and how are they guessing it? I think this is Phil guessing it because he's playing with trolls now, which are, I'm going to give you some examples of the people that he's playing with are. So I think the narrative here is DSP started playing with trolls because they match him the same time as he starts looking for a match. And then that makes him think that no one else is playing the game and only the trolls are. Here we have Triple P beat Phil. He ranked above Phil, the actual Triple P. Here we have DSP Dead Mom and Linda Dead back to back, which is kind of lucky. We had, again, Linda Dead. What else do we have? Is it down here or, yep, here somewhere. Fat Mom Wife. We have here. Here is DSP on this other side. Cat's Gunt. We have Cat's Gunt, everyone. Cat's Gunt, first time. Second time. Sold. We have DSP Fat Wife. Panda Lee 17. Classic. Instant classic. So yes, this is what makes him say people are speculating or people are thinking. It's actually just him thinking. He has absolutely no proof or evidence or even a suggestion that would make him think that.
First week, and then every week since, it's less and less, and now it's almost no one's playing the game, which is why last night, in the 2 hours I played Mario Kart World, I was playing the Knockout Tour mode. Every single time it was the same players. What the hell?
No, it was the same trolls.
This game has a lot of players. Why am I playing exactly the same players every time I play it?
Maybe because both of you are looking for a match at the same time, and then you just get matched together because you're all looking for a match.
No one actually is playing it.
No one is playing it, though. Burnell?
Do I still think VR has a place, or was it a fad? VR was always a fad. VR was literally always a fad. Just like motion controls, just like...
But it still exists, though. It still exists. It's still a thing that people make content for.
Tracking.
And look, I don't like VR, and I don't care about VR. But it still exists.
It's a fad.
Everything that is now popular once was a fad or cringe. And then it became popular and the thing to do.
The thing is, it's a fad that tends to come back and then go away and come back. Every time it comes back, games media kisses its butt so hard, claiming it's the wave of the future, but then it never catches on. Literally, VR has never caught on. In every attempt that they've tried to make it more mainstream and put it in your home, it's never once caught on. PlayStation VR 2 is a monstrous...
Yeah, that is correct. DSP was also a fad, but he never came back.
Thanks, Meerkat, for these early morning streams. Very cool.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. This is a time slot that works for me, so I'm glad you like it too. And I know that the Europeans also like it, even though the pre-stream slot is also good, but that shit is just too late for me. I have other stuff to do, so I just can't do it.
Seller
I just can't do it, man.
Actually told...
I just want to have a good stream.
Stop manufacturing it. They're like, everyone's buying it, so there's no point to making any more. They haven't made any in like 8 months or a year. There's no point. No one has bought it. And no one's making games for it, for that matter. Like, no one cares about this thing.
No one does until they make one game that is incredibly successful. and then everybody will. It's like with Fortnite. No one cared about me until I put on the mask or whatever. Did the Joker say that? I'm not sure actually.
I don't know what kind of netcode Mario Kart uses, and Nintendo will never speak about that. That's the thing. Nintendo, they keep all their technology and all their IPs and all their shit.
Oh yeah, Bane said that. Bane, it wasn't the Joker. I don't know why I think the Joker said that.
So you would never know.
You want to know how I got these scars? You want to know how I got these snorts?
That's true. What I've to understand is the games that are most successful for VR are more simulator style games where it's very
simulator style,
like limited movements and stuff. Like those are the ones that
perfect for you. You can have Job Simulator.
It's not done very well at all.
No joke. I think DSP, if he would start doing VR streams like once a week, they would be more successful than his other stuff. Because he would be fumbling, he would be bumbling, he would be fucking shit up in the game. He would be making like actual potentially interesting moments in those games because he's Darkside Phil. So yeah.
I received a $13 contribution. You're not funny. $13 tip. I'm looking forward to more Death Stranding 2. Oh, anyway, can someone what? Huh?
Oh, the you're not funny guy. I heard this guy a couple of times said the money, and it's always some dumb shit. It's kind of like pretending to be the new Snow Carl, but it's really bad. Remember when people were trying to do that? They were trying to be the new Snow Carl, and all of them were fucking corny and cringe, and he was always like shitting on them and not reading their messages, and they just kept giving him money. That's great. Outstanding.
This is something about a Jerome Powell. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for
good job.
You're not
good job giving this guy money and not him not even knowing what you mean.
Okay.
And you get a pop-up for $10 because this is the Darkside Phil stream. None of that shit works. But it's a Hogan though. It's a Hogan. Let's pull some Hogans, brother.
So far today.
All his shit is scuffed. I remembered recently I watched a Tevin stream about something, and he had a really good point that none of this that you see right now is actually DSP's style or DSP's idea. It's all somebody else's vibe, and they just made it for him and send it to him, and he just used it mindlessly and not giving a fuck about whatever it is. Yeah, all of this stuff. The thumbnails when somebody else is making them is somebody else's style. The layouts, the pop-ups, the everything. Everything everybody else does. There's no consistency. Because DSP has no style of his own. He really has none of his whatever he wants. Like, he got no vibe for himself.
Been talking about with Death Stranding 2. I am willing to continue to play Death Stranding 2 as long as people continue to show up and engage. And
oh, that's Kirk. For some reason, the chat was glitched and it was stuck, and now I got to see all the messages piped in. So yeah, apparently the "you're stupid" or whatever that was Kirk, which I guess makes sense.
But when I started playing this game, I kind of made it known up front. I know this game's going to have entire streams where it's boring deliveries. So if we hang out and we have a good time, we can make those streams worthwhile. And
how though? How does that work for Phil? Because like for a normal streamer, I get it. He's going to talk about things that he's done in his life because people do things in their life. They can talk about things they want to do in their life, like go on vacation or go to, I don't know, some place that is interesting. Or play this different game, or make this type of a stream. DSP wants nothing out of life. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to survive and exist. He doesn't do anything on a daily basis. So what the fuck do we even do?
I got these hefty man milkos. It's all Tevin's fault. He made my wife depressed and she can't stress eat alone, and now she's a Katamari and I look like how she looked pre-DSP.
Do you want to know how I got these milkers, Turvin? I'll get you next time, Turvin. That's not even how the Joker talks. Man, I'm fucking this whole shit up today. Let's move on. Don't focus on that. Let's move on. Big ups Anonymous for the $1.
And fun. But we can't rely on this game to 100% carry streams because I don't think it will. I think we're going to get bored with it. So far, I think we're like 9-10 parts in, so it's probably around like 12-13 hours of gameplay. We're doing all right. But let's see how it goes. Today, I don't know if we're going to have story development or not. I guess we'll find out.
So yeah, my point is that he was boring.
Hang out.
And he can't make those deliveries fun. He just can't.
Thanks to those who do stick around when the podcast ends. I'm well aware that many of you are probably going to leave because you are only here for the show and you have no interest in Death Stranding 2.
Why though? Why would you just tell him to leave? Or like, yeah, I understand that he would leave. Try and convince him to stick around and have fun with you. Like, sell him on your stream. That's your business, you idiot. Like, at least try. And I'd be like, yeah, I know you guys don't care about the majority of my content, and you're just here to watch me talk about what my content will be. At least try and get him invested. What the fuck?
I'm not shocked at all. I expect it. I expect that once the podcast ends that we're going to lose a lot of the audience because it's not the most riveting game, okay? But...
oh, and now it's the game's fault.
I think this will be a nice, chill, interactive stream. Hopefully, people will still stick around and support the stream. And if we hit the goal, we will keep it in the rotation. The thing is, right now, as you know, my time is very valuable.
Oh, his time is very valuable, by the way. That's why we spend like 45 minutes trying to decide what he's going to eat 2 weeks from now.
People are saying, you should be playing Tony Hawk. You should play with the RoboCop expansion on Friday. You got to play Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah, the RoboCop expansion. That's going to put butts in seats. That's going to get them showing up in droves.
I can't do it all. So if this game dies and fails, we'll do something else. So if you like Death Stranding, stick around and please support the stream, okay? Princess Luna did a $5 super chat and says, I cannot play motion.
We don't give a fuck about Princess Luna and what she wants.
I think Switch 2 would have been a better launch with Super Smash Brothers. I don't think you get enough replay value from a single-player game like DK Bonanza. I think for a successful launch, you need to have something for everyone. You need to have one multiplayer game that's catchy, one single-player game that's catchy,
so just make slop.
and Switch 2
make
had
slop.
one game, Mario Kart. That's it. Everything else was already out. So, you know, is it a successful launch? Well, they sold consoles, but I'm wondering what else they sold. Like, actually,
How much console did they sell?
like Cyberpunk, and what was the other game that was the big one? They sold very poorly on Switch too.
I don't know, man. Listening to DSP's advice on shit like this is just like, it's reductive.
Gaming till last summer. About drama. Thanks for see here.
And someone was talking about drama. Let's see what they said. He's not even going to tell you what they said.
I got a $2 tip from someone talking about drama.
Yeah, there you go.
Talking about drama. Thanks for $2.
Nah, we're only talking about drama if Phil thinks he can get something out of it and is not the receiving party. Because now he is the receiving party. He is on the receiving end of the drama, so he doesn't want to talk about it. Sure. No, Ricky Spanish. We didn't find out why he was gone for so long, but he did say that he was gonna sue the shit out of detractors someday, and he is keeping a list of everything that everyone ever uploads, and he's going to decide firsthand if it is fair use or not, and if he decides it's not, he's gonna sue the shit out of you, unless you purchase a particular license from him that allows you to do all that shit and get away with it.
Snort replaced by throat clearing. Big ups, mere thumbs up.
Hey, it is getting better, I guess. Someday, none of that's gonna exist because Phil just gonna stop existing altogether. I'm thinking. It's a very generous prediction. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he will outlive everybody. He will be a head in a jar. And he will still be begging. He would be begging the shit out of everybody. And the world wouldn't even exist. It would be like a post-apocalypse where no one survived. Except him as a head in a jar. Did I see the actress for the Zelda movie? I did see the castings. It was just some like blonde girl I've never seen before. And the Link casting also, it's just some guy I've never seen before, which I like. I like those unknown actors becoming popular because I'm tired of seeing the same like 5 people over and over again. I'm tired of seeing fucking Pedro Pascal and everything. I like the guy, but not that much.
Cabal just said in chat, well, I was one of the dozens of people who bought Bravely Default HD Remaster for Switch 2, and I'm loving what I've played so far. One of dozens. Very nice. Yeah, I know. That's the funny part about VR is every time that VR somehow has a new device that launches, whether it's...
He's talking about VR like it's one company. The VR, the company.
PlayStation VR or the MetaQuest or what's the other one? The HTC, is it Vive or whatever it's called? Every time there's a new one, they're like, VR, breaking new grounds, going to break records, going mainstream. Everyone will have VR, and then it just...
This is why I fucking hate when he makes a point like this, is that you would never get any kind of advancement in technology unless companies actually try and fail to the point where they can just go back to the drawing board, figure out something new, fix up the old stuff people didn't like, replace it with something else, and then put out a different product until something eventually works and it becomes very successful. Because DSP wants a world in which it's just infinite stagnation. It's just nothing ever happens. Nothing goes up or down. It's just a straight line. You just exist until you die someday, and nothing gets better at all, and no one takes any kind of risks, because risks are bad, because something bad can happen out of them. What if you fail? People are going to make fun of you, and they're going to call you dented, and they're going to make fun of your head and your snorting.
You know, people running by, but it never goes mainstream ever.
Because, like, there is nothing wrong with anything that he just said. Like, it's nothing wrong with companies making VR and trying to push it as a gimmick and trying to make products for VR. Because if they believe that's the next technological advancement, it might as well fucking be. They gotta try, I guess.
Like I said, to this day, can you name a single VR game that could be considered a killer app?
Half-Life Alyx.
What does that mean? It's a game that's so good.
He explains this every time, by the way. Let me just show you. I'm gonna be petty right now. Killer app. Just look up killer app, and every time. No, I just made a typo. Killer. Yep, considered a killer app. Thing here. Who need a killer app? There's no killer app. What is this? July 2nd. Is this VR?
Because there's no fucking killer app. Who wants to spend anywhere between $300 to $600 when there's no killer game for it? So no one's going to do it. So same thing with here. You need a killer app I must have that console because I want to play that game. That's
okay. Yeah, and you can see killer app, VR, killer app, switch to any killer apps for VR. So I'm just going to skip it. It's an old repetitive samey segment.
that it's... Are you really? Are you that bored? Are you really going to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to play Beat Saber?
DSP spends hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to play Street Fighter 6 again on a different platform and then complains about the same shit. I think you're the dummy here, Phil.
Are you?
And again, WWE champions. I mean, come on.
You really?
There's the low-hanging fruit, much like his titties.
Really? Are you that bored? You know what I mean? Like, you need to have a game that is cannot miss. That if you don't...
How do you make this? How do you make that?
You've literally...
Yeah, you need to make good games that are successful and make a bunch of money. Wow, thanks for the advice, Phil. And you need to make good content that people support.
One of the best games of...
It's like completely nothing burger advice. Nothing productive. It's just saying that, yeah, you should make good video games.
That year. And then you'll tell me that's why you need VR. But it never happens. Never. It's always like a silly, you know, oh, Skyrim in VR, Resident Evil in VR. They're already good games outside of VR. They don't need it.
Yeah, but maybe they're a lot better and more immersive in VR. And maybe they're not, but I guess they actually put in the effort to try.
I mean, yeah, you could argue that maybe you could...
That's my point. I'm not trying to argue that VR is good or VR is bad, because it's just another gaming gimmick, much like a handheld or a wheel with pedals. Is just another gimmick that you can use to play games. I'm just saying that without actually taking risks and trying to do something, you cannot have any kind of advancement, especially when we talk about technology, entertainment. Without putting in the work and the risks involved, you will never break new ground, and you will never do anything original or creative or something that advances the medium further. We're going to be stuck on battle royales. We're going to be stuck on extraction shooters. We're going to be stuck on looter shooters. We're going to be stuck on the same shit that we've been stuck on for the last decade because of people that think like Phil. You
can have an enhanced experience if you play them in VR, but they're not sellers. They're not going to... No one's going to run out and buy the PSVR 2 to play Skyrim.
Why not? Maybe it's like super immersive, and Skyrim is a good game.
Racing fanatics that race in VR, is that true?
Oh, and he got instantly debunked. Oh, Phil, by the way, a lot of people race in VR. VR sounds pretty good for racing, actually. Yeah, when I think about it. If you have the whole setup, like the wheels and the pedals and the headset and everything, yeah, I can get it. That sounds good.
Sim games and adult entertainment.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be jerking off in VR. That's awesome.
Okay. All right, guys. I think it's time.
Yeah, I think it is time. He couldn't milk
Thanks for a chill show.
too much out of the dance. Oh, yeah, definitely a chill show. I think chill just means boring and without him, like, being triggered by somebody or getting DMCA striked. It was very bad. But I think he hit his goals on both streams or whatever. I don't even care. Caring about DSP's money is like caring about, I don't know, some shit that doesn't matter at all. I don't know, the lifespan of cockroaches. And what did he do here in Death Stranding? I don't really feel like watching him play Death Stranding because, first of all, I know it's going to be a lot of dead air. And second, I know that it's going to be just boring gameplay. I think he might have been even playing it on the easiest difficulty. He definitely should, because he sucks. So thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I might stream tomorrow again during these same times, or about the same amount of time as I did today and yesterday. And I might try and make this a regular thing. I hope I can. If I get the chance to do it, I will, so I can be around more, and you actually can have stuff to watch on this channel instead of nothing. Make sure to subscribe so you can see whenever it starts. I think you might even want to turn on the notifications, because sometimes I don't give you too much time in advance before I stream. I just post the stream and I start it. So that might be good for you. Smash the like if you like, and subscribe, and cry, and commit crime. Thanks for watching. Keep it flat, stay sway, and yong out, brother.